people of the internet, what is going on? You guys definitely heard the intro through the speakers. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. How's it going, everybody? Damn, oh damn, look! Madness is ensuing in Lost Kingdom 137. We're gonna go take a look at what the heck is going on. I woke up today for work, right? And as soon as I wake up for work, Ross, one of the members in this channel, messages me, goes, "Are you ready for this?" And I'm like, oh. I look at the timer, 45 minutes. And I was like, I called my manager. I'm like, listen, we got to move the morning meeting because morning meeting starts when the gates open. And I got to be on Rise of Kingdoms. There is no working when the gates open. And so she's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, I got to play my mobile game at 10. She's like, really? I'm like, yep. It is what it is. I got to play my mobile game. He goes like, not really. I'm like, yeah. Are we doing morning meeting at 9:30 or am I missing morning meeting at 10? She's like, moves it in the calendar to 9:30. I'm like, thank you. So we do the meeting at 9:30 and bam, the gates of hell opened up. And listen, chat, this thing has been crazy. I've been recording all day. As soon as we're done streaming, we're starting to crank out the editing to get you guys the best possible coverage of what's going on in here. We'll zoom in a moment. I need to turn on the music. Where do we start with? A lot of you like this song, so we'll start with it, and then we'll go from there. I want to listen to it too, though, with you guys. There we go. It might be a little loud. There we go. I'll lower it down a little bit. And let's say hi to you beautiful people in the chat. What's up, Alice? Ashwin, how's it going? Venny, Mohammed Gamer, how's it going, man? Kai Shore, what's up? Welcome back, thank you. T-Sub, what's up, dude? How you doing? AMX, how's it going? Enver, there you are. I thought you're not showing up today for stream. Emperor and I'm Amirul. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize if I butchered it. I probably did. Firon, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Damien? 4G MF, Soldier Matrix, Doglio, how you doing, man? Fluck was the first in the chat. And Shui, chat, I came ready this time. We're ready for this. We're ready for this. You guys are making me, you guys are changing my habits, my life habits. Now we're drinking beer on stream every stream for some weird reason. I'm okay with it. I have plenty of it in the house anyway that has to go somewhere. Look at Lost Kingdom 35. We can go take a look at 35 as well. It's also madness. Yeah, everywhere open. It must be really laggy there. I've been hearing mixed reviews. So let's go take a peek at where the actual madness is happening. 83 against 79 finally are done talking and more doing. Elfam, we caught them rallying double with an instant simplified graphic. FCK looking like they're rallying an Elfam flag, and here comes Elfam to try to counter the rally. Boy, man, what the heck? We just zoomed. You see, I zoomed into one place and look, it's already going crazy. Always streaming when I'm doing lab stuff. This is the 5th time. Tuna, what can I do, my man? Thank you very much for being here, though. Just popping by, saying hi. 600 million power, getting hit by 4 rallies at once. Once the 5th one hit, he bubbled. Lost Kingdom 35. Yeah, that's character T. And he could have taken 10 rallies and taken them out for a ride. He was there. He's not that careless. He was there. How many days is it the gate open? At 18 days remaining. So they started at 42, therefore it took 24 days until you get to zone 8. We're gonna talk about that in the video tomorrow, which is gonna be all about this too. So we're gonna do a war video tomorrow, if I get it done and edited and all that good stuff. There are a couple of events coming out in the next few days that we gotta talk about as well. If you haven't seen them yet, a couple of content creators already made videos out of them, but I'm gonna wait till it arrives here so we can do the video properly. I could go to my Kingdom 2 account and show you guys the event ahead of time, but it's not the most important thing for you to know ahead of time. You have plenty of time to do it. So FCK's rally is going crazy. Dead Rose going ham with this Attila Takeda. Chat, we saw earlier a flag getting double rallied by Attila Takeda's. Double rallied. Whoever defended that flag, I don't know how they still play the game. There's a white glitch on the screen. Oh, thank you. Camera moved. Appreciate it. Thank you, Arun. The camera moved. Yeah, you guys saw the edge of my green screen, which I need to replace. I decided that I'm gonna get rid of the green screen, and I'm going to paint the wall green. Yeah, I'm stupid. I don't know why I even bought a green screen. I should have bought paint and painted the wall, and that's that. So I'm gonna go do that sometime soon. That's exactly why, by the way, because that's the edge. That's like the wall. And so, no bueno. I have very little room. Attila Takeda not OP now? I don't know about all that. I saw some nasty reports. 300k deads against 2.1 millions. I've seen 200k deads versus 1.6 million. Trust. Have you seen the 600 million power player in Lost Kingdom 35? Yeah, you're talking about character T. Cheers, chat. Wait, I'll cheer you. There you go. Attila still OP, no doubt. I think so too. I think so too. Look at the swarm. No shame. No shame in the swarm. And I'll tell you what. Out of all the things that swarmed this flag, there was one march out of the 4 marches that tried swarming this flag that was useful. The rest was just not worth it. Is the character T still taking rallies? So take a look at it real quick. It's beer 30 and I'm at work. I agree. I don't know what you're doing. It is 6:30 in here, so I started the stream a little early because I wanted to check out what's going on in here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure character T is on. I'm fairly confident he's online. I'm pretty sure he's baiting the heck out of people. Where? 495. 760. I don't see him. Send me chords, chat. Let's go take a look at character T taking some kills. While you do all that, I'm gonna message him on Discord and be like, yo. He's hunting farmers now? Middle. What middle? I don't know. I went by the chords that people sent me, so I don't know. I have no clue. Middle. Whoa. They got booted out? 46 is what? Is red? Damn. $570. Not 470. 570. 642. Alright, is this him? Yeah, my boy, character T. What a guy. He's a cool ass dude. I like him a lot. I like character T. I haven't spoken to him in some time. Let me message him on Discord real quick. See if I can get a couple of He's a cool dude. Let's see. Bam. Let's message him, see if he has some cool reports for us. GX46 fighting 4 kingdoms, that makes a lot of sense. It sucks. That's okay. It happens. Have you guys seen the guy with 1 billion plus kills that killed over 1 billion tier 1s? Hey Gekko, I really need your advice. Okay. Vignesh, what you got? I'm close to maxing my YSG now, as you advised. Awesome. I'm looking for next commander to work on. Which commander do you suggest? Free to play, K415, Castle 19, VIP 11. Okay. At this point, you have to make a decision, Vignesh. What kind of troops are you willing to prioritize? There is nothing you can't get away with it. Unless you're going to be spending a lot of money, you're going to have to prioritize one type of commander over anything else. Based on that choice, I can give you a recommendation. The reason we recommend YSG more than anything else is because YSG is really, 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 really good with almost anything. And so it is very good for you to max him first and utilize him for defense, for offense, for barbarian hunting, so forth and so on. But now you need a partner for him. You need a second commander to be with him. And so it depends on which kind of troop you're looking to work on. For example, Alexandra YSG is a fantastic combo, even for rallying full infantry. I've seen quite a few people using that pair. You're looking for it to go infantry, as Archer is not free to play friendly. Okay, in that case, you have in Kingdom 415, you should have Alexander available. So Alexander would be a great pick for you. Hey Gekko, I have max Alex. Maxing my YSG. Sun Tzu is really bad with Alex. Not getting any healing. Any other epic I can use with Alex? Alex YSG is a decent pair, yes. It's a really good pair. People have been, I can tell you, we've used a few alliances have been using it for, oh, there he goes. Have been using it in Ark of Osiris, for example. There he goes. You got bored of it. Happy Wednesday. Cheers, Ali. Happy Wednesday. No problem. And another good pair for Alex is Richard. Richard does really, really well with Alex. If you're focusing infantry, then probably Richard could be your next guy. The reason I didn't say Richard to Vignesh, for example, is because Vignesh is looking for a secondary to start fighting a little bit with his YSG, while Richard wouldn't be a good pick for that. Hey, Nimis, thank you very much for your comment on the latest, was it the Commanders video. I really appreciate it. You calling me out, and I'm not saying it as a joke. I really appreciate it. You calling me out and telling me, you know, this is not how it works, that's how it works. I messed up in the last couple of videos a little bit too much, and we need to address that on stream as well. But thank you very much for your feedback, man. I do really, really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I do, and I really do. Because you weren't a douche about it. You're like, hey, you're wrong, this, that. A lot of people are very mean and douchebags when it comes to like telling someone he's wrong. So I appreciate you. And there goes the rally. And here, listen, there are rallies everywhere. So by the looks of it, it looks like darkness are dominating while light is having a very tough time. Purple pretty much locked out yellow in here and almost getting rid of yellow this way. If we go take a peek at this area, they're getting doubled easily. Ooh. Double rally. We catch that just in time. Look at all the vultures going for the resources. Lol. A little bit too early, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. How bad is it? How bad is the hit? 2.8 million. Remember that, chat. You went Wu after YSG is the best pair in KVK and AOO Garrison. I can understand the pick. I can understand the pick. Is it because of the boost you get every day? It could be. It could be that day one, these guys got a little bit of a better... By the way, did you notice Lilith fixed the ward wrap so it doesn't go all the way out anymore. They ward wrapped it correctly. Makes sense, right? Maybe this is why. Maybe it's because they managed to burn faster stuff and this could be kind of unfair. Maybe. Maybe that's how it's happening. They're still on training day. We need to make a video about this too, about every single stage. Terral, sure, you can send it to me on this account. Damn, these guys are swarming. They're not even caring. Holy lordy. Holy lordy, they don't give a rat. They're not waiting for the rally. They're zeroing this guy out by themselves. Oh my goodness. 43 million power player. The disrespect. The disrespect. My goodness. Woo, and troops are dying, chat. Troops are dying. Yeah, you can send me reports if you want. Here's my location. There you go. This is in Kingdom 37. So 37, send it to here. Any PM we see, we can take a look at it here. There's nothing to hide in here. Carol, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Our first subscriber of the night. Into the beer glass. You went. Thank you very much. Cheers. Appreciate your subscription. The buff is insane. My goodness. I warned. I very much warned Lilith that it's not gonna end well. I very much warned them. I did my very best, chat. I did. I'm doing good on Kit. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The deaths are piling up. Hand of Conan, how you doing, man? Or lady. No, not judging. Mighty Huss. Hey, Gekko, is it better to take 2 commanders to 5551 or 1 commander to expertise? So, Huss, I have it in my Discord, which is linked in the description down below, a table which will tell you which commander you can get away with 5111, 5511, or 55511, 5551 or expertise. Usually it's recommended to expertise a commander over stopping him halfway. But if you really want to get someone to like 5-5 to use them, and you know that you're probably not going to invest in them more, then it's not the worst thing on earth. Each commander is a little bit different, Mighty Huss. There are commanders where after 5-5 it's pointless to keep going unless you go expertise. And there are commanders that after 5 you can already go 1-1-1 and utilize them. So it really depends on which commander we're talking about. So take a peek. Wu Zetian holding on. Oh, this is Lost Kingdom 35, right? Oh my goodness, that hurt. It's a good defense, but that hurt to both sides. Only a little bit of very good composure by 03W. Not bad. Ooh. Damn. Ooh. Both level 60 too. Not a bad defense at all. What we got here? Tier 5s? 1 set of tier 5s. 2 sets of tier 5s. Primarily 2 sets of tier 5s and infantry. Remember, a lot of infantry versus the cavalry. 1 set of cavalry, so the advantage was there already for that. And add to that all tier 4s. Maybe 1 set of tier 5s. Not bad. This is the sucky part. Gotta heal them. What are your top 5 legendary commanders picks, Gekko? I would say Yi Sung-ye, Richard, Edward, Khan, and Attila. We're from Lost Kingdom 40 and my kingdom beaten by 3 kingdoms. Please visit our Lost Kingdoms. Camp Solaria is not underperforming at all. We can go take a look at Kingdom 40. You can go take a look at it. Gotta give more credit to Alex though. When I said Edward, I was in between Edward and Alex. Honestly. Isn't Richard countered badly by the new archer commanders now? He still heals a crazy amount. His healing capabilities and the things you can do with a Richard is still uncounterable in this game. And a lot of people don't utilize Richard as much as they should. And I'll give you a quick example, right? For example, Richard, let's say you have a Richard on your team, on your pair, and you fought on the open field and you're like halfway down, you have a bunch of slightly wounded. In theory, all you gotta do is go hit the weakest barbarians nearby, and every time you kill a barbarian, you'll heal up and heal up and heal up and heal up. And so I like him still. Constantine is OP. I agree. Constantine is really good. But Richard and YSG are still the kings of healing and our area of effect. Nobody can do like they can. Still. Constantine is a good way. It's fairly close to it, to a Richard. But nobody gets near. Ooh, that sucks. That's like 600,000 troops out the window. Nobody gets close to those two when it comes to healing and AoE. And the fact is, whether you like it or not, Richard is still a viable commander in a kingdom that is 500 days old, even though it's the first ever Wheel of Fortune commander. Was he a Wheel of Fortune or was it? Yeah, it was. What a Wheel of Fortune, not a Mightiest Governor. And so, think about it. He comes out on day 33 in your kingdom. And yet, people have been using him to this day. Some strange no flag building dead zones in the area above green and yellow passes and below pink and dark really messed up at the start. What do you mean? Below pink. Like this? Talking about these? Are you talking about these holes? Gekko, please take my name. I'm a huge fan. Troll Knight 69. What's up? When does Mightiest Governor Commander come on Card King? I really want to unlock Constantine as a free to play. I have no clue when they actually. How much time after the Mightiest Governor they come out? But for example, let's take a look at this kingdom, which is 279. I think Constantine is already here. Tamaris isn't, for example, but Constantine is already here, and so is Alex. And this kingdom is... Well, that doesn't help me much. Oh, we're getting scout bombed by the Pokemons. The Pokemons are scout bombing. I'm okay with the scouts. Let the scouts begin. Do you guys need my spot? You want me to move? I can move. I randomly ported it to here, quite frankly. Oh, and these are my cords. Sak, you've been asking for my cords. There you go. Enver, I haven't hunted. at all. I'm still where the video was. In Kingdom 59, I have to put timers, and it comes out at 11 a.m. my time and then 7 p.m. Ooh. Let's take a quick break from this. We'll come back for this in a moment. We're only half an hour into the stream, so we'll come back to this in a moment. But I believe if we go here really quickly. Any guess up for the next commander and mightiest governor? Yeah. Yeah, Ramses. Left and right is darkness. Up and down is light. Anki. Hey, The Mood. How you doing? Cheers, my man. Let's go see. If I'm not mistaken, a few of these should be less than 1 hour. Unless someone screwed up again the order. See, people are all over this place. Jazz is already waiting. About 7 hours. See, he just got it done about an hour ago. So they moved the times again. Look. That's Pepe, probably. About 2 hours. So I'll have to remember that this is in about 2 hours. This is probably about 3 hours. See, people have been messing these up. There was a time when we had a perfect order. Who's in here? Is that Pepe? Has to be. Nope. This dude has been hunting too. Yeah, Chad, I haven't hunted much at all. Like, the folks in here are like sitting on these. Look, he just beat that one up. That means I might have a little bit of luck. I might have a little bit of luck and have these bottom ones available. Maybe. Maybe they're just on their way to them. About 6 hours. Yeah, there's no way to keep up with this, man. There's just no way. Unless I put timers and all that. Which I did, and I can, and I have. But I was hoping that the drop rate would increase. So I kind of stopped. Turns out that the drop rate increased for everything but blueprints. Which is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Their increase in drop rates was a joke. Before we do all this, we gotta remember to keep going with this. That's already stopped. Click on all these, our daily stuff to do. Oh, we picked up Lucerne Scroll, chat. We picked up the $20 pack. I don't necessarily, I'm not saying that it is recommended and you have to get it, but because I'm a little lazy, I prefer having this to guarantee that I make it to the final level, pretty much. Someone hunted these Guardians, which is new. Someone definitely hunted these Guardians. That doesn't happen every day. Let's catch these real quick. Go back to the action of the war. We gotta go watch the war, chat. The war is more interesting than this. And then we'll do Card King. Jagu, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, I heard that you don't get full items anymore. You get 15 fragments. That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Yes, we do have Card King. We're gonna play Card King. Should we play Card King now, chat, or wait with it a little bit? We could go right now. I want Tamaris. We're working on Tamaris. Should we go right now, or should we give it a little bit more time? Maybe in like half an hour. Oh, they reduced the bar force from 900 to 500. Good. I haven't done one. Double Attila Takeda defended by War Titan. Dark. Chords. Go now? Alright, we can do that right now. Real quick. We can Card King it up. Chat, I have been benched in the Cyrus League. I am no longer. I will check the alt chat, okay? No problem, Zach. Let's do Card King and then we'll do. I'll go back there and check it out. I've been benched in the Cyrus League. I don't want to really go into the reasoning behind it or to tell you whether or not I agree or disagree with the decision. It's not up to me. I'll sit on the sidelines and watch the guys play. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. We like you casting anyway. Yep. So we might just cast instead of play the match. So I'll be home to cast one more match instead of playing it out. Maybe that's what we'll do instead. Just have the phone on the one account and cast on the other one and screw it. I was so happy because I killed 11 of those barbarian keeps and I got 5 green helmets and 1 green glove. I realized late those are fragments. Oh my goodness, Jagu. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate the kind words. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of miss casting with Dragothia, and he and I had a really, really good flow of communication. But I don't think he's casting much this season, and I did not. The first time around when we did Osiris League on season 1, I did like I made the whole thing. I was the one who proposed that damn cast on the Rise of Kingdoms official channel and all that good stuff to Lilith. I don't know what they want to do this time around, if they want to do it at all. I might talk to them about playoffs, but I'm really not going to be the guy organizing it. Because, truthfully, I'm okay with the responsibility. I just don't think that Lilith wanted as much as I wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, I had a feeling at the end of the day that I wanted it more than they did. And when I want something on their platform for them that they want more than I do, that's a problem. Ooh, that's a problem too. Heck for bets returning? Yeah, we'll do bets every Saturday. We'll do bets together every Saturday. And my track record so far predicting matches has been fairly good. So much AP, yeah. We got boatloads of it, and we're gonna blast it all on Light and Darkness Season 1 to get the skin. Just promote your channel. Joel, that's the plan. The thing is, I'll tell you this, and this is not talking down anyone, the other way around. If you put Ronnie, Chiskel, and myself casting at the same time, there is no, it's too hard to compete with them because they are the more dominant content creators. And so when we said let's do it on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel, the idea was everybody is sort of equal on this platform that is the Rise of Kingdoms channel, and therefore the choice is not which content creator you want to watch, but rather do you want to watch Osiris League or not. Now you just get to pick which content creator you want to watch, and naturally those with the most subscribers get the most traction. And so sometimes I'm discouraged by going up against Chiskel because I have no chance against them. But this season I decided that I'm just gonna do my thing, and if I cast to 2 people because everyone else chooses to go watch Chiskel or Ronnie, what can I do? There is nothing I can do about that. The idea was to allow for folks like me, Shinchi, Dragothian, to have a somewhat of an equal platform compared to Ronnie or Chiskel. And Ronnie did compete against the official cast and did pretty much pull the same numbers, you know? I don't watch Germans, lol. I don't think anyone's German from the list. Alright, Card King. Let's do this. Wait, 1 second. That just happened. You. I could ask for Duke. Decreases an hour or 2. Not the most tragic thing on earth, but I am doing this really quickly so I don't forget. Because now that Lucerne Scroll is here, we gotta make sure, no, we do this. You guys should all do a draft of kingdoms to follow for league matches. That's it's not ideal, because what happens if all your kingdoms get wrecked? Do you not cast anymore? Queso, that's exactly why I'm doing it this time around. That's exactly why I'm doing it this time around. It's why I casted last matches that I casted. Chisco was casting too. I don't care. I'm gonna cast for me. I'm gonna cast for you guys. I'm gonna cast because I enjoy it, and I'm gonna cast because I like to make that content. Whether 2 people watch it or 200. But you know, I understand. On the one hand, I agree with you. On the other hand, it is very discouraging when you put in the time and effort for nothing. Did I miss the madness? No, T. We're just taking a quick break to do Card King, and then we'll go back to the madness, T. We're taking another 10 minutes worth of a break till this is over. All right, chat. Let's do this. Ooh, on the first shot. Damn. All right. On the first shot, we pick up a legendary commander sculpture too. Although I see we're gonna have to pay very expensive for all this. Do I have Saladin in my Card King choices? I do. I do. Alright, so... No, it was here. Do we get completely wrecked and have to open all of them? We're about to find out. Oh, thank God. Alright, so we saved at 300 gems. Yippee. And what we're missing is 8 hours worth of speed ups. Are 8 hours worth of speed ups worth it? 8 hours worth of speed ups. No? An 8 hour speed up is 240 gems, so it is not worth it. And therefore, we reset. In my choices, do I have Saladin? I do. Spend the 300 gems? Oh, hell no. We're gonna need all the gems we can have. We're gonna need to use to get all the gems we can have to spin for Artie. We're gonna spin for Artie quite a bit. Last flip was for 300. Yeah, it was. But it was 300 for 8 hours worth of speed ups. Not worth. Silencer, my man, how you doing? Sorry, I saw you wrote something up top. Mako Ewonin. Does it have to be either of you? It can't be both of you Chisco together? It could be. It really could be, Silencer. I did double cast with Chisco multiple times, and I've done that with Dragothian too. I just don't think any of us... Ooh, perfect! Major score, chat. We saved like 1,200 gems right here. Major score. What do we have? Perfect. And wood. Damn. Dazzling Starlight Sculptures could be worth the attempt, but I'm not going to go for it. I don't want the stars. I'd rather save the gems. We got all the Legendary Commander Sculptures we could. We spent about, what? Free? 1,200 gems. 1,200 gems for 3 sculptures. That is nuts. Any collab work in the making between you, Chis, and Dragothian? I think we need to have this conversation at some point, them and I. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. We don't have anything planned out. I think it could be cool for us to collaborate. The only issue with me personally is that I live like 7 hours away ahead of them. And so it's a little bit difficult for me for them and I to sync on times. That's never been a personal issue for me. I'll stay up till 4 a.m. to do what needs to be done. Ooh, are we gonna get wrecked? Oh, thank God, we saved on the 300 gems. Who is your Leonidas governor now? We have Leonidas, but it's gonna change to Ramses probably within the next few days. Where's the madness? We're taking a break from the madness, Tiny Rick. We're going there. We're going back there in a moment. We're going back there in a moment. We're just doing some quick Card King. We're doing some quick Card King. Okay, well, you guys are mine. Cool. I definitely agree with you, Sak, but I don't there are things in the making that are close to what you're saying. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh. We got wrecked? No, we did not. Okay, we saved 300 gems. So there are a few things in the making that would kind of reflect something like what you're saying. I definitely agree with you that there are plenty of ways for Lilith to promote us a little bit and for us to promote them a little better. But teach their own. Hello and bye. R4 duties, no time. This is why I'm not an R4. I need your advice. Sure, my man. I'm free to play player. I have 24k gems, but I don't play the gem consuming events like Card King and Dice Rolls. How many gems do I need to have so I can start playing such events? There's no need. It just depends on what you're trying to do, Silencer. So because you're not spending as much, I would recommend for you to not use your gems outside of More Than Gems. More Than Gems is really the best event for you to spend your gems in, especially because you're getting double the value. You're getting stuff for gems plus the rewards from More Than Gems. It'll take you about 50,000 gems to do all of More Than Gems. But then, you know, that's the only gem consuming event I would recommend for you to participate in. You could do Card King and you could do the Wheel of Fortune stuff and all that. Wheel of Fortune is always nice to spend to spin 10 times. I think that spinning 10 times is not a bad thing to do at all. You're getting commanders for fairly cheap, and then you're most likely, of course, 10 times means 1 freebie, 3 50%ers, and then 6 regular payment ones. So you're getting 5 legendary commander sculptures out of that, and whatever you roll out of it, which is great value. But again, wait for More Than Gems, and in More Than Gems, either buy all the way your way all the way to VIP 10, get a little bit of your castle level, maybe make your way to VIP 12 after that. Ice, what's up, dude? How's it going? Welcome. We're doing Card King real quick, then we'll go back. Then we'll go back into the action. What are we missing, chat? I talked to you guys, flip the cards, and I don't even know what's there. Have we found a sculpture yet? That's a 2. That's a 1. Okay. Okay, so if we find a 2, we're done. I say it's here. I say it's here. Ooh, thank God. At least we have not taken an L yet. In this channel, flipping all the cards means take an L. It means you're taking the L. But so far, we have not taken an L yet. Those books of knowledge can stay there. Have I seen character T getting rallied? I did. He baited the heck out of those rallies. No problem, Silencer. Any questions, anything you need, you're welcome to hit me up on Discord as well. The group is in the description down below, and you can ask these things in the general chat. A lot of the folks you see in here are also in that chat, and they can give you some pointers and tips and advice beyond me. And of course, if I see anything that I don't see a good answer for, then I definitely step in and also voice my opinion. Yes! Major score, chat. Pog. Major score. What a spin. We spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1,500 gems. 500 gems per sculpture. I think this Card King, we're actually doing very, very good. We started with 46,000 gems, and we're 21 legendary commander sculptures in for 14,000 gems. That is not bad at all. We started with 46. Started with 46. People are looking for me, which is usually a bad sign. Oh no. Chat, how many of you are crashing in Doom within the stock exchange? Oh, my phone is going crazy because the stock market is going down again. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm all for the stock market correction. I'm all for it. But how many of you are sweating it at home? I put some money into yesterday. I'm going to probably have to put more money in next week. Lots of opportunities. Lots of... Ooh, perfect. Nice. Lots of cheap... Lots of good value in the stock market right now. Nice. And a gold key. Anything else we can open? No. So we saved 900 gems in here again. These were free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2,100 gems for 3 sculptures, chat. I'll take that. By the way, if you haven't yet, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It does help out the stream quite a bit. It's 1 click and that's it. And yeah. So I'm thinking about changing my civilization. I want to focus on infantry because everyone plays Cavs. Just want to be different. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, my man. I think that's a great idea. If it's gonna make your... Ooh, nice. It's gonna make your gameplay more interesting. It's gonna make your time... You're gonna feel better about your time playing the game. Then do it. I'm all for it. I'm not gonna talk you out of it. Oof. Okay, alright. We're not taking L's today, chat. We have yet to flip all the cards. Last Card King, we took 2 L's. We twice opened everything, which was fairly sad. But this time around, so far we're 8 rounds in. We've used 18,000 gems. We've used 18,000 gems so far. Wow. Wow. Miracle. Really? Okay, we'll take you. Oof. Are we taking an L, chat? Did I open my mouth? Oh! God damn it, chat. You guys know what to do. You guys know what to do. I'll join you. I'll join you. Let's get those F's in the chat. Let's get those F's in the chat. We took an L right there. 3,000 gems. It's still great value. It's still fantastic value. It's still fantastic value. It's still fantastic value for the 3K gems, but we definitely took that F's in the chat. It's well deserved. I had to open my mouth. I had to open my mouth. Those F's in the chat are well deserved, and I love to see the F's. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm proud of a few of a lot of the things that I've done, but the F emote is actually sick with the little Gekko on it. I really like it. It's a shame that it's meant for bad things, but still, I really like seeing you guys, the members, using the emotes. I need to spend some time making more emotes. For the record, I make them myself, and I need to spend more time making more emotes and a new subscribers badge. Wait, did we find a 2 yet? Okay, this is a 2. The dream! The dream! Alright, there's a 2. That's that. We're done. We took 1 L. We took 1 L, which is okay. It was a fairly... Ooh. No. This? This? Okay, 8 hours. We'll take you. So we spent a total 23,000 gems. Picked up 30 Tamaris sculptures and a legendary commander sculpture, plus everything that came along with it. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Yes, chat. Judge away. You guys, if you guys know what TV show that's from, you are welcome to judge away. Ooh, VIP service. Thank you, Caesar. It is, Enver. Stock market is going down because man-made recession, aka Corona. Yep. Ice. Perfect timing for us to go spend some money on some stocks. What do you think are the top 2-3 rally combos of each troop? Infantry, you're definitely looking at at this point, I saw massive work out of a Guan YSG, which sounds nuts, but I did see a nice Guan YSG set. Infantry, I really don't know because I haven't played much infantry commanders. When you're talking cavalry, Attila Takeda and Khan Saladin are fairly good. When it comes to archers, Edward YSG is great anti-swarmer. Edward Tamaris are also fantastic. Guan Alex is nasty. Jagu, Guan Alex can go to number 2 for sure. Guan Alex is nasty. Give me a high five. There you go. And for archers, Edward YSG is strong. Edward Tamaris has been a little bit more preferred nowadays. And but if you don't want Edward or Tamaris, by the way, El Cid YSG early game is super strong. And Freddy YSG for archers is nasty. Can we upgrade her? No. So chat, let me give you guys a preview of what I'm thinking. As you can see, 1,380 sculptures is what we have. All right. So I can max 2 commanders. Truthfully, I'm not very amused by Artie just yet. And Artie is also going to be a mightiest Wheel of Fortune commander, which means I can spin 3 times 184 and try to get like 200-300 sculptures out of that, right? So I think that what's going to end up happening is that we're going to unlock Ramses in the next... You maxing the new archer commanders. This is what we're talking about, Baz. So I think that in the first mightiest governor, I might unlock Ramses just to unlock him. Because I'm not playing Osiris League anymore, well, I'm benched, so I don't know if I'll play or not. But because of that, I don't have the urgency to train or to upgrade my commanders. If I'm on the bench, I'm not going to put 110% and my money and my thing to be on the bench, truthfully. And so, with all that being said, I think that I'm going to wait a little bit on Ramses, because I think that just like Tamaris, his mightiest governors are going to be a bit weaker on Kingdom 59, so it's going to be a little bit easier to win them. The first one is going to be hard, the second one is going to be hard, but I think that the third and fourth one are going to be fairly easily. I would just save them until whatever makes you more happy, I would just save them. So my thought is Ramses, I'm going to max, period. The question is whether I max them. Instantly or I wait a little bit, but he's gonna get maxed. He's gonna get maxed for sure. Ramses is getting maxed. Now, Artie is a different story, and I'll tell you why. To max Tamaris, I need 310 sculptures. Well, 280 now. So I would end up with 1,100 sculptures maxing Tamaris, okay? That means that I can max Ramses with 690 and end up still with like 410 sculptures, which means that theoretically all I need is 280 of Artie, and every day I get more sculptures. We have a season event coming up, so forth and so on. So I think I could very easily, by the time the first Light and Darkness comes up in Kingdom 59, I could max all 3. I could get Tamaris done, I could get Ramses done, and I could get Artie done. But I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet. I think that Tamaris is going to get maxed out first. Ramses might get maxed out second. And then when Card Kings come out, we're going to go back into getting him to 5-5-1-1, which will make him useful in the open field for us. That we can do with one Card King. And then we're gonna get him to 5-5 with 2 Card Kings. So in the 1 Card King, get Alex to 5-5, and in the same Card King choose Genghis next and get this to 5-4. And then from there, then one after that we'll be able to get him to 5-5 and then 1-1 him. And then he's going to be 5-5-1-1. He's going to be 5-5-1-1. And they'll be very useful on the field. There won't be like rally worthy, but they'll be very useful on the field and on Lost Sunset Canyon for me. So I think that's the play. One day I'll fix you, Freddy, I promise. I think that's gonna be the play. The play is gonna be to level max her first, Ramses second, and then chill for a little bit. Spin all of Artemis's wheels, and then go from there. Is YSG 5511 good? I was hoping to upgrade his hits to the 4th skill because I'm a low spender. Pleb, he is okay. You definitely want him at an expertise. You really want his AoE to turn circular instead of fan-shaped. I wouldn't use Khan without expertise, to be honest. I understand why you wouldn't use Khan without expertise, but I already use Khan as is in whatchamacallit. I already used Khan in in Sunset Canyon, and he's fairly good. By having him 5511, he's gonna be actually really good because he's gonna get all of this pretty much for free. Yes, can you show us? Yeah, sure. We gotta go back to look at that. Let's go back to look at that. We spent too much time away from there. Let's go to the other account because there's a bunch of stuff in there. All right, let's go there. You're right. We took a long break. Game's lagging like crazy. How's my Guan? My Guan hasn't seen anything beyond a few spins, and that's it. I'm not really a Guan individual. Hello, my man. How you doing? Hello, are you RX or are you LG? Raul, you did say something up top. Let me read it. Edward Tamaris are the best pair. Both are made for each other because Tamaris passive. As long as the skill damage, Tamaris will go more high. Yeah, except for the fact that when you put them in a rally together, someone comes in with 3 Cav Marches with a Pelagius and a Baybars with tier 5s and destroys you because you're too squishy. So they are a great pair, but without the AoE of YSG, it is super tough to hold long term. Tamaris has a different reason why she's insanely good, but even though I'm not playing Ark of Osiris anymore, I'm gonna respect. Ooh, Dead Rose rallying. I'm gonna respect. I respect my alliance and my team and JWM and all that. So I'm not gonna talk about anything that could compromise our strategy or compromise anything like that. There are multiple things why Tamaris is insanely good, which is why I'm working on her. But we'll discuss that after Osiris League. So my Khan is 5532 is good as lead, or do I keep him second to Mina? At this point, the question is who's level 60, right? If both of them are level 60, then it depends on how you set up their talent trees, right? I would still probably keep him behind the Mina just so he's not as visible. Yeah, I'm saving my money thinking about spending 80 bucks on the bundles. Which bundles? Pleb, the 7,000 gem tree is definitely worth it. You'll get your gems back so long as you get to level 25. And if you use our little trick, you're guaranteed level 25. Unless you're, of course, not playing the game, and in that case. 5551 is a solid Saladin, right? He is a solid Saladin, yes. I love it. Takeda plus Attila equals Tequila. I love it. 10 restarts in 1 minute. Oh my goodness, that blows. Chat, if you haven't yet, make sure you're dropping a like on the stream. I would appreciate it very much. It helps out the channel. It's just one click. And yeah, let's see. Sack sent us some reports. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at what we got. Sebs, shout out to Sebs. He's a member of our channel. Leading rallies. Damn, Sebs. I see ya. I see ya, Sebs. Ooh. Oh, the pain. Man. What a beating. Good job, Sebs. What a guy. He's a cool dude, man. Sebs is a really cool dude. He's a member on this channel with 2 accounts, and I don't think he watches the streams. I mean, he maybe watches in like the VODs, but I don't think he watches the streams. He just supports the channel, which is really cool. Really, really cool of him. By the way, chat, we're back to 31 members, which is actually kind of nuts. I never thought we'd stay above 30 for that long. And here we thought Attila was nerfed. Oh man, the nerf is nothing. Ooh, and the flag burned at the end. Elfam, what's going on, Kingdom 79? So I'll take another rally report, probably set. Oh, this is Where's T. Oh, that's Sebs. That's still Sebs. Ooh, okay. With a Constantine Richard, this is such a terrible idea. This is such a terrible idea. Chat, you know why this is such a terrible idea? This. You see this? These are all potential troops that went from here, from this line to this line, and then either here or here. Some of these guys definitely went back to here. But the fact that you're healing that much, ugh, that means you're taking so many deaths. So many deaths. This is not a game of holding, of who holds. Like, the idea is, you know, if you want to hold to heal, that's fantastic. But since your flag is burning, remember, it takes 5 minutes. You can instantly put out a fire, right? So the first time you put a good defense to counter and do more damage than heal, when you're healing as much as you are, first of all, no YSG means they probably also got swarmed along the way. But look at these swarms. Look at this thing. So I'm not a fan of this, because what you're doing is you're causing more deaths. Are both those maxed? Good question. Yep, everyone's maxed. So in Ark of Osiris, that pair is nasty. Why? Because the amounts of slightly wounded, so severely wounded you get are less relevant. But when slightly woundeds are translated into troops in this scenario, they can become deads and severely wounded. And so, if you ask me, let the flag burn, put it out, stick your troops right back in, let another rally come in. By the time, if you're holding correctly, worst case scenario, the flag will burn for like 15 minutes, and then you put it out again, hold on to it again. It might burn again for another 15 minutes. Remember, it takes 5 minutes for the rally to be filled, and then whatever time it takes for it to march, and then the time you hold the rally. And so you could hypothetically consistently burn and put it out, burn and put it out. And by doing that, you're ensuring that your slightly wounded just stay slightly wounded and you don't lose more troops this way. You have plenty of people in your alliance that will spend the 50 gems to put out the flag. Oh boy, another flag burning by Elfam. John Wick dipping out of here. My man John. My man John FCK really holding on to the open field area as well. There's Dead Rose. Shout out to Dead Rose. Picking up some kills. Look at her with the sunglasses, chilling. Racking up some kills right here. 226 million power. I'm not jealous at all. What's the trick to get to level 25? So, Arkham, it doesn't matter where you're gathering. Whenever you gather, let me show you. So whenever you gather, what you want to do is you want to be gathering whatever you gather. It doesn't matter which level tile. If you're gathering a level 1 tile, then sure, just fill it up, just gather the whole tile. But if you're gathering like a higher level tile, like this one for example, that someone left half done, what you can do is instead of sending gatherers with the max troop load, you send gatherers with troop load between 100 and... Oh, this account doesn't have buffs. Between 127,000 and 150. That's the number that I like personally. I send between 127 to 150,000. Now what will end up happening here is that it'll go here, pick that up, and come back. Now, of course you want to finish the tile, so you're going to do this again and again and again. But for every time you come back, it'll count as if you gathered on the field. And it'll most likely give you one of those chest thingies that can drop you the items that you need. By simply gathering 5 marches between 127 to 150,000 all day long, which requires some of your dedication, right? Like for me, it takes 20 minutes to do that. So every 20 minutes I send 5 marches out. If you do that all day while the event is going on, within 3 to 4 days, you'll have enough chests that with the crits that you get, multipliers that you get, you'll be done. You don't need to gather, you don't need to buy the chests, you don't need anything. That's what I do. Get to level 25. I don't even gather all day every day, and I get to level 25 within 6 days. And I don't even care for the quests and whatnot. I'm also on the brink of KVK. Where is the Attila Takeda you told me? I came to your records. 35, 630, 597. Where? Oh. My man, your chords game is terrible. Taral, do me a favor, please. Click on the thing and give me these. I'm also on the brink of KVK and I don't want to really participate in all the fighting. I want to farm more and focus on City Hall 25 and farming. What do you think? So, Ice, my recommendation to you is 2 things. Join a rally, join rallies, and defend flags. That's it. Because honestly, what'll hinder your progress is the loss of resources and speed ups on healing. So go die. So you'll lose some troops along the way. That's what I prefer to do too. I don't like the open field fighting because it's very heavy on resources, and it usually means that I cannot do certain things because I'm not a prolific gatherer. I'm not Chisco, honestly. And I'm comparing to Chisco because that guy is insane when it comes to gathering. I think he's still number 1 in his kingdom, which is insane. I'm not a good gatherer at all. And so back in the day, Faye used to help me out a little bit with resources. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. But regardless, I definitely prefer to go into flags and go into rallies and die, kill troops off, than severely wound them in the open field and then get stuck. That's my recommendation to you, because you can't get, I mean, you could try to get away with being like carried in your KVK, but if your kingdom and king are have any brain, they'll notice that you're not doing a single thing, and you'll probably get kicked out of the main alliance or whatever alliance you're in by the end of that KVK. So, yeah. Hey, Gekko, I'm free to play. I have expert. Wait, hold on. Let's scroll up a little bit because a bunch of people. So Charles and YSG is better for what? I say Constantine Charles better, less deaths, and they still do as much damage. Is Charles YSG better than to hold a flag? Definitely. I would prefer them. I prefer anything that will not cost more than it should. What is archer role in ROK? Cavs are good mobility and nuke. Infantry are tanks like beasts. Can free-to-play go archers? T5 archers can beat T5 infantry. They can, but archers have been the least liked type of troops because they are the 3rd ones in the cycle. And by the time you get to the archers, there is usually either an infantry or a cavalry, or if not both, commanders that are insanely OP. And then there is nothing you can do as an archer to counter them. Like, even now with Ramses and Artie, I doubt that even if you pair those two against Attila Takeda, that you have a chance. I mean, Attila Takeda will be stronger as cavalry counters archers, which is even worse. So it's like infantry are like archers are like the hated part because they're squishy. They do tons of DPS, but you have Cavs for that, and Cavs also move faster on the field. So the role of archers is not really clear in the game. It's also why I picked them, because not enough people want to be archer commanders, which is true, and it's okay, and it's acceptable, and I think it's not a bad decision, but I'd like there to be someone to be the guy who has that range possibility, which is why I did it. Let me keep scrolling down. Hey Gekko, I'm a free-to-play player. I have Charles Martel expertise. I'm working on YSG nearly expertise. Should I continue going for Archers Commanders? Eddie, make Richard 5111 or go Cav? Karam, unfortunately, I can't answer that question. You need to pick which type of troop do you want to expertise in. Chisco's 3? Oh, damn. Finally went down. He was 1 for the longest time. You need to make that choice, whether you want to be an archers, whether you want to be a cav or an infantry guy. That's all up to you. Constantine and Artemis on Garrison could be nice. Could be a good pairing. Can you compare the damage of new nerf on Attila? I don't really have an Attila maxed out or had one before and after to compare the damage. I'll tell you this, Attila Takeda is still too nasty. It still works very well. So it does a little bit less damage, but let's put it this way. Attila Takeda should, in theory, do this much damage, okay? They should do this much damage. I'll leave this as a reference. This is the level of damage Attila and Takeda should be doing, okay? Before the nerf, they were somewhere in here. After the nerf, they're here, okay? That nerf did some, but I don't think it did enough. And the worst part is, if Lilith nerf it again, I'm gonna laugh very hard. I'm not using Nox, I use Memu player, Mr. EvilNet, M-E-M-U player. And yes, Mr. EvilNet, you when Lilith changed their verification to the new one, the old Memu player also didn't used to work with it. Maybe you have to update your Nox version, it should work. My Memu player worked once I upgraded its version. Ooh, the rallies are in 94 ZK versus 3 OW. 3 WL, sorry, damn. 03 WL. Did the music stop again? Am I crazy? No, I just don't hear it. All right. Chat, if you haven't yet, make sure you drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate it. We're on 57 likes. You usually have like an 80 like stream goal. Usually we hit that. Sometimes we go past it to the upper goal, which is 100 likes. You're watching the stream, chilling, you know, you're doing your thing in the background. You're one of my friendly lurkers. Take your iPad, take your iPhone, take your phone, go on your Chrome, whatever it is, click the like button and then go back to doing whatever you were doing. I'd appreciate it very much. Takes a second. And it helps out the channel quite a lot. YouTube loves seeing likes. The YouTube algorithm, when it sees likes on something, it goes, ooh. And so we definitely want to have as many likes as possible. And just like that, we shot up to 71. Damn, chat. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Thank you very much. You are skipping on some good questions. Which good questions did I skip? I don't skip questions. It's just, it takes me, sometimes I can't keep up with chat. I did not join the flag rallies. A lot of troops won the war, still have hundreds of millions of RSS left. Even after sending to the whales a lot. Soldier Matrix, try to train 1 million tier 5s and let's talk after that. This game's really about history. I really learned about history by this, like Saladin and Constantine and Ottoman Empire do the thing that I agree, Raul. This is why I really like the game, because it has a lot of historic value to it. Hi Gekko, why are you on your alt account? Just because this account is in Kingdom 79. So we were just watching it from this account. Ooh. Kingdom 317. Oh, Nimis, my man. Well, okay, I'll film it from here, I guess. But I needed this on my phone. Oh well, not a big deal. I needed this on my phone, but this is not a big deal. We'll take care of that too. This is in this Lost Kingdom, which is good. Now we have some reports to show. We'll show some reports in the video. Cool, Nimis. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. All right. I'm missing stuff. Let me scroll up and keep reading. I'm a little bit behind. Can you compare them to that? I said about Nox. Would Artie be as good as Garrison since you're hurting yourself by her skills. If you have a good healer, then no harm, no foul. It didn't do enough to fight equally against all commanders, but Attila Takeda against Constantine is weak. I don't know if it's weak. It's weaker than it was. I wouldn't say it's weak. I would say it's still fairly strong. Snake Eater. What questions did I miss? You said that this game it's a big mistake to have tier 5 if you're free to play player. I tend to disagree, but sure. I understand what you're saying, but what are you gonna stop doing researches? Just train troops? Why not do the researches? And that's that. I really wish you do more streams around this time. Vignesh, I do these twice a week. We could do 3 times a week. It's just there's nothing for us to do on stream. Like, if this game had like the ability for me to stream 3-4 times a week, I would. But like last stream, I just tried to find something to do that's entertaining to you guys. Today, we're lucky enough that we get to watch this and it's awesome. But more often than not, it's just like, hey, let's hunt barbarians together. Mark Mack, welcome to the members squad. Appreciate your membership. Thank you very much, my man. If you are, I'm assuming you already know this, but if you don't know this, on the Discord, which is linked in the description down below, there is a room dedicated to members only. That is what you need to do. What Nightbot said is what you need to do to gain access to it. You connect your Discord and YouTube account together, and Discord automatically in 1 hour max will get you into the room. So you'll see it under the general chat, the members chat. It might take up to an hour. YouTube and Discord sync every hour. I don't know if it's every exact hour, so in 21 minutes, or it might have happened a minute ago. So the worst thing that'll happen is you'd have to wait 1 hour. I appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you very much. Our 32nd member. That's awesome. How do I feel about the lag? I love the lag, man. I don't know why people complain about lag. I play this game for lag. I only play this game for lag. I don't know what you're looking for me to say, Razdu. I mean, it sucks. I've never ever once said it doesn't suck. It sucks. It's stupid, but it's there. And we have to live with it. Need to empty AP bar. Jagu, thank you very much for chilling in the chat for a while. Good luck with your AP bar. Thank you, William Pires or Pyres, depends on how I say it. Appreciate it very much. You see the power breakdown I sent you on the top 32? I wasn't sure if the picture uploaded. No, I did not see it, Demon. Where did you send it? And Demon, those kinds of things, you're better off sending me on Discord. That's actually ridiculous. So turns out there's like a whole dead zone of flags. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna message Lilith about that. That's kind of dumb. Hey bro, I want 3 videos. First one is Legendary Commanders Max. Second is buying full bundle video. And third, mass training troops. Sure, Patrick. So mass training troops, I'm planning on max and on training 1 million tier 5s, but I don't know what you want to see. Like, you want to see me click, 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 all video long for like 15 minutes? Sounds boring. Maxing legendary commanders, we do either a video on them or we do them live on stream with you peeps to enjoy it. So you'll definitely see that as well. And max buying a bundle, that one is one that might happen eventually. I have never max purchased a bundle yet. The explanation for that, Patrick, is fairly simple. My parents need to buy and need to build a home. They don't own a home anymore. They used to. Life happened. We sold our house and now we got to build a new one. And to build a new one requires money. And so I want to help my parents build their home. And so every time I buy bundles, especially when I get to the $100 bundles, I have a really hard time spending those $100 on a virtual item, knowing that those $100 could go towards building the house, you know? And so I do spend on the game. I did buy on the big account. I picked up all the way to $100 the Call of the Ancient already. But I can't bring myself, like everything I make out of YouTube, everything I make out of YouTube, by the way, goes to the house fund. None of that gets even to me. Unless a donation or something like that says go buy this bundle, which then I do, all that goes into the house fund. So all the YouTube stuff, all the memberships, all the everything. We got gold keys today. I don't think we have enough for us to actually enjoy a good opening. What's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, real good question. My favorite Pokemon would probably be, I'd say this. It's kind of a crazy one, right? But I feel like my favorite Pokemon, I don't know if my favorite Pokemon, but I'd say definitely one of my top ones would be Pidgeot, which sounds like a ridiculous out of the 151. I didn't watch beyond that. The reason I say Pidgeot is that thing is huge. You can ride it anywhere, and I mean, hell, I'd like to fly. Baba is no longer the biggest player. Yeah, character T passed him, but you know Baba. Ooh, look at that. DG hitting Titan, and Titan hitting DG back. Look at that. I love it. I love it. There goes DG breaking the rally. There was a counter rally hitting it too. And Titan still going ham. I love it. Asgard, how you doing? How much do I need for a house? Woo, kindergarten. Building a house here is rather expensive. It's gonna cost a few $100,000 around here. Primarily because of 101 building codes that you have that require you to build like proper houses, not like in the United States you can get away with building a house for like $60,000-$70,000 wood house, like a decent house. But in here that doesn't buy you anything. In here that barely covers all the costs of licenses and inspections and all that. Yes, Neil. Baba just clicked on the infantry command and the infantry tier 5s. He did. Who's the strongest player now? Character T is, or whatever you want to call it. T changes his name all the time, but I know him as Character T. Yeah, kindergarten. It's kind of ridiculous out here. I'll give you an example. The last permit which we're missing is gonna cost about $35,000. That's the last hurdle. I don't live in the United States, no, Ruben. Hey Priyesh, how's it going? Welcome. How's your day going? The new emote in Ceroli event might sign me for new Epic Commander, maybe. Might be a sign for new Epic Commander, maybe? Really? I didn't notice a new one. Let's wait for this rally and go take a peek. Deathstroke, what's up, dude? Should I rally T again? Sure, you want to lose more troops? Attack, defense, health. Which one is the better stat? Vignesh, in games like Rise of Kingdoms, it tends to go health, attack, defense. It tends to go health, attack, defense. I have never actually tested in Rise of Kingdoms or seen that big of a difference, but I'm fairly confident in Rise of Kingdoms it goes the same. Health, attack, defense as a third one. Are you working from home now more in your country because of... not yet, Joel. I've been going to the office. I don't care. I think the hysteria is ridiculous. I think the hysteria is really ridiculous. If you Google it and search it and do your homework about it, coronavirus is a harder version of flu. Most people heal out of it. It's not... I'm not scared of it. Let's put it this way. I'm not scared of it. And so I'm going to the office. But there hasn't been an official declaration in Israel of... there hasn't been like an official mandate. The official mandate right now is no events with above, I think, like 2,000 people. But once they say no events, no gathering of people more than 100 people, they'll shut down the office too, for sure. Thank you, Demon. I'll take a look at that in a moment. That looks cool. Are you keeping up with this? No freaking way Kingdom 59 is number 1. Absolutely no way. Really? Chat, look at this. Man, if you tell this to Kingdom 93, they might come here and start disliking everything again. $103, $46, $157, $196, $279. Interesting. Hello? Are you from Rise of Kingdoms, guys? Demon. Damn. Top 300, yeah. For we're talking. What's the name of it? We're talking Imperium. Yeah, I got it. This is Genghis Khan. What emote is suggesting new commander? That's Genghis Khan. That's Genghis Khan. This is Genghis Khan. That's Genghis Khan. This too. I think they're all Genghis Khan. Why? How is it suggesting a new commander? I think they're all Genghis Khans. In England, the government is offering 3.5k cash for trials and vaccination for people that they can research corona on. Brother, for 3.5k, I'm not even getting out the door. Are you kidding me? I could die from that. I become a lab rat for 3.5k. It's in Ceroli. We just... In Ceroli? Oh, in Ceroli. Sorry. In Ceroli. Is there a Ceroli? Where's Ceroli? Where are you guys seeing the new Ceroli thingies? I thought for a second in this. Lucerne Scrolls. Kingdom 2. Oh. Kingdom 2 has it. Oh, I'm gonna go take a look at. I don't go take a look at Kingdom 2 no more just because I don't mind showing events ahead of time. Unless if there are events that are worth talking about ahead of time. If they're not worth talking about ahead of time, then we can just wait for them to happen. Like the new rolling event is actually fairly cool. There is a trick to it, by the way, which we're gonna talk about in depth. It's called that game is a very known game. That game mode is a very known gambling game. There's a trick to it, usually. I need to boost 500k power so I can do Nightmare Ceroli. Oh man, Ceroli coming again. Chis and Ronnie did a video on it and a new dice game. Cool. I'll wait for this. I didn't pay attention to Kingdom 2. I don't keep up with Kingdom 2 that much. Ronnie keeps up, I guess, with Kingdom 16 still. So he figured out there is this new event and so made the video. I'm not gonna go run and it's like once those guys make the videos, I could make the same exact video, but honestly, you've already watched it. There's no point in going again for the same thing. Like you can see, for example, the video Ronnie did has 7.3k views in 23 hours. Shinchi made one 5 hours ago that's exactly the same, and it's less than 1,000 views. Because people already know this, so I could make a video just to make the video with my thoughts and opinions and tricks, but don't have that. Didn't feel like doing it this time around. Ceroli is good now, is it? I'm looking forward for it. What's the site you check the power of the kingdoms? I saw, let's see, it said up here, riseofkingdomsguides.com. I was keeping up with it. Good for them. I don't know if they're if anyone here is part of it or not, but why is Wu so late on Card King? I have no idea, Joel. One AVG is rising in power. Beta migrated and Drago is going to 2. Beta migrated out of Kingdom 193. Wow. Impressive. I wonder why he left 93. I'm sure he didn't leave 93. I'm sure it's just like he's like a faction out there, and if he wants to get to 93 back, they'll use their one person to bring him back. Dragothian going into 1 AVG doesn't surprise me much. Wu is going to be after Edward, right? I have no clue. Dragothian and Beta there now. I don't know if they're there with their mains. I think Dragothian is with his small account. The main account is still in 225. You know, Beta's second account is in 307. Oh, cool. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Any bugs detected in the patch notes, or did Lilith do a pretty good job? Anki, are you kidding me? For like 24 hours, Kingdom buffs didn't work. Sunset Canyon reset every single day. If you transferred titles, it would add more people with the title and didn't remove it from the people that had it before. Dragothian also bought a 90 million account in 1 AVG. Oh. Damn. Beta both accounts in 307. Nice. I think the 307 move is a great move. I considered going to 279, but I think we need to see one more thing, because as soon as the second, so what happened in Rise of Kingdoms is that they split up the kingdoms a little bit into like groups. One of the groups is Kingdom 1 through 272, and the next group is 273 to I don't know what, and then there's going to be group 3. So the idea is behind 307, which I talked to Mad Phantom about it, and I think he is super ahead of his time in the way he thinks. And it's why I really like what they're doing there, and I chill in their Discord, and I like 1AVG a lot. They're a really cool crew. But the reason Mad Phantom was so, I think, ahead of the curve is he realized that there is no point in fighting for glory in the first chunk, right? Kingdoms like 93, 103, 59, 157, all these guys are like unbroken. 196, you can't break these people. They're big boys. And so what he said is like, I would rather build the next super kingdom in the second group rather than try to fight to be a super kingdom in the first group, where I have all these people that are just way ahead of the time. Now, the reason they're way ahead of the time is because that first group was not limited as much with migration because of the first KVK migrations and all that stuff. So that first chunk of kingdoms is super hard to break up. The second chunk of kingdoms has already been has already suffered a little bit through migration restrictions and all that stuff. And so it's a bit more balanced, and you can get ahead of the curve in there. My doubt is whether I want to go to the second group somewhere in there, or do I already want to look forward for the third group of kingdoms? And that just depends on which kingdom lands where. It was incredible to start with, just too high power for me. It makes a lot of sense. Wolfie, how you doing? Now you're not late at all. 235 is the best. Won 3 KVKs in a row already. Well, that's a great achievement. I don't think it's a bad achievement at all. But again, if you get paired against Kingdom 59, and you could get paired against Kingdom 59, and you're not allied with them, you're most likely screwed. Kingdom 1396, check it out. It has pay to win setup. I'm not necessarily looking for a pay to win setup. Darkness is winning in Lost Kingdom 37. Darkness also have the buff. Keep that in mind. In 6 hours, things might turn around. King's Maps, sure, I can show you the map. Right now, we're kind of like watching 83 go at it against 83 go at it against 79. These are the big rivals, the A teams. This is darkness, this is light, and so far 311 have done a really good job at cleaning house. 311 is a nasty strong kingdom. They are a nasty strong kingdom, chat. They're very good. We saw them in Kingdom, Lost Kingdom 135 last time around. Looks like 292 are kind of pushing out a little bit, doing a little bit of damage. Looks like 311 might have some people asleep. So that's good news. In 6 hours, the buff changes hands, and it could be the difference right here. But as you can see, 317 are being held back a little bit. 311 really doing some good work. Flag's already healing, which is kind of a shame. This flag was halfway dead and now it's full. It's looking good so far for darkness, but we yet to see the difference when it becomes light in terms of the buff. 214 all day. What's up, Lane? How's it going? You always can come to 331. I appreciate the invite, Demon. Playby, definitely agree. I 100% agree. Hey, Biker, how's it going? Cheers, my man. And that was the beer. What's up, Eris? Drop the like buttons. Eris always comes in with the likes notifications. I appreciate you, my dude. How's it going? What are my thoughts on the new achievements? That's a question I haven't been asked yet. They're cool. I like it. I like the fact that there is more to do. I dig the Child of Faith, where you have, like, it tells you what achievements you need to do to get this. I find that this is like, it finally gives you a little bit of a purpose to these achievements, because back in the day, it was just like, okay, let's grind the achievements just to get these chests and that's that. And now, like, this is kind of weird. Finally, the achievement rate works. There was a time when this was all like minus 0.1, like this. And so now it works fairly well. I like it. I think that as long as, I think that the thing that Lilith need to do is they need to give more purpose to mechanics within the game. So they have a lot of cool mechanics that are purposeless, which means they are, they're open for you to kind of do it if you want, but there is nothing that draws you into doing them. So I like the new achievements because they draw you into doing them, and then therefore I do like them. What's up? How you doing, Brandon? I haven't seen you in a bit. Is this Basher from Potatoes? Could be. Pleb Basher could be from Potatoes. Gekko downing one after the other. That was one beer. That's it. That's all we drank. And I would go grab another one, but there's none in the fridge, which means it's either drink hot beer or wait for the next stream. And trust me when I tell you, drinking hot beer is not fun. I mean, it's okay, but I could do the trick. There is a trick, chat. Do you guys know how to get a beer cold fast? What's the fastest way to cool a beer, chat? Go. There's one OP trick. Let's see if any of you know it. Drink vodka, it's better. Tibian, are we doing Sipping Saturday? $20 shots? $20 shots, anyone? $20 shots. Oh, hell no. Freezer? Neil. There's an even better technique. Ding, 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 ding. There's Demon right there. You wrap it with a wet cloth and put it in the freezer. Yep. Wrap it with a wet paper towel. Yep, there is Alice too. Put a wet paper towel around it in the freezer. Exactly. Like that, it goes cold. Liquid nitrogen. Sure. Let me go grab some with liquid nitrogen. I have some just laying in the bottle right here. Sure. Microwave. Definitely the best way to heat up beer. William, do me a favor. Grab a beer. Put it in the microwave. Put it for a minute. Take your phone. Film it. Start the microwave. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't say Gekko told you to do that later. So you know what to do now. Ender, by the time all that happens, will be probably gonzo. A big alliance migrated from 103 away. They are still Imperium. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Ganem. It's just, they were so far up in the Imperium. Like, you know what? We can play this game. I'm okay with playing this game. So, chat, let's take a peek at this really quickly. Look at the difference between being in top 30, 17 billion power, and 23 billion power, right? There is a 6 billion power difference in here, right? When a kingdom, when an alliance migrates, and look at the difference between being a 30 and like a 20. There's a 1 billion difference between 10 ranks in here. And again, between 20 and 10, there's 1 billion difference. But look at the difference between 10 and 1. That's almost 4 billion difference. And that might seem to you like, oh, that's half an alliance. No, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of people leaving, and that's a lot of people that have to find a home. A full alliance, 4 billion power going anywhere will most likely insta Imperium, the kingdom they go to. So the folks who are like the top 10 really have a tough time dropping out of Imperium because it's just way too much. Number 1 is Kingdom 50? No, 59. Jaren. Kingdom 59. By a little bit over Kingdom 93. According to that chart, I don't believe it. But if you go out, 1 cold beer, buy cans of compressed air. If you hold the spray upside down and spray the beer, it freezes. Does it? You are from Potato? Oh, what do you know? The Potato Crew. Tell Nico I said hi. And that I haven't seen her in a bit. What account am I on? This is the farm account that is in Kingdom 79. This is the farm account that is in Kingdom 79. Corona here within 60 kilometers area. Aries, do you want the number 1 tip that you need about Corona? There's 1 tip, only 1 thing you need to do. 1 thing you need to do and you'll be fine. Go to the store, CVS, whatever kind of store that sells vitamins. Go find 1,000 milligrams of natural vitamin C, which is usually made out of oranges. Natural vitamin C, 1,000 milligram pills. Take 1 every day. Corona can come, and you'll be fine. Dude, we need a new KVK to start. So boring without KVK. I agree. Just live in Antarctica and never worry about warm beer. Sure. Also never worry about warm anything. The alliance from 103 that migrated was once 8.5 billion. That's why they didn't participate in the Cyrus League final. Makes sense. Walfrey, the only way to protect us from Corona is to close the TV. Nah. Vitamin C. Vitamin C. All you need is vitamin C. Corona is the flu in a variation. The number 1 thing that fights the flu, vitamin C. Go buy vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams. I don't have my bottle here to show you, but because it's in the work bag, it goes to work with me every morning, so I remember to take it. From the day China announced Corona, I started taking vitamin C. You take 1 every day, boost up your vitamin C levels, take Corona and whip it out of your body. It's why I go to the office, because I really don't worry. Tibian, I know. Italy is really going crazy. I drink vitamin C twice a day, yep. See, even anything above 1,000 milligrams, and even 1,000 milligrams, you're pissing most of it out of your body, right? But man, just imagine how good a warm soup will taste there. Yeah, you know that also a warm soup, if you do that in there, it freezes instantly, right? Chanel game or Sane? What, Asan? I saw that you said KVK 36 is is best war. If you want to post some coords for us to go take a look at, you're more than welcome to. There's a flag being built right here, and FCK are rallying against an Attila defense. Probably the Attila Takeda defense in here is not a good idea, but okay, sure. That flag is gonna go down. That flag is gonna go down. Titans. Where's the response? This DG flag hasn't been burned yet. People are crazy. They panic very easily. John, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. It's a variation of the flu at the end. Ooh, this got wrecked. At the end of the day, it's a variation of the flu. It's a variation. It's kind of like the same thing goes with swine flu and with there was one before. You're a virologist, okay? I'm sorry that I don't really believe that an individual is a virologist. I mean, you could be. I'm not saying you aren't, but you realize that for me, you were a random on the internet, right? You realize SARS is a coronavirus. It is. My goodness. Our stock market is going crazy. I love it. All I can say is I don't buy all the panic. I'm vitamining up and cleaning my hands, and if it comes, it comes. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Rip stock market, I'm all for it. We're buying at a discount as far as I care. The theory went wrong. Air is not yet. We don't know what the new civilizations are gonna be, so it could be. Check Bitcoin down, down, down. I saw it drop below 8K and then went back up. I'm super mad at it. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to drop back down below 5. It has to. It eventually has to. I'm not gonna. Ooh, it's at 7.6 now. Nice, good. I want it below 5. Actually, I want it below 4, really, but I'm a little more realistic than that. Panic isn't good, but to take it easy is also not good. I'd say Deathstroke, I think that, I'll tell you this. Panic comes out of, and chat, I'm not trying to offend anyone, okay? If you guys get offended by this, go F yourselves. It's your problem. But here's the thing. Panic and fear usually stem out of ignorance. And by ignorance, I don't mean people are stupid or anything like that. It just means they don't know, okay? And you fear things you don't know, okay? Panic is playing on your fears. It's just that. It's just that. They're playing on your fear. And the reason I take it so lightly is because I researched, I read. As far as I'm concerned, it's a different type of virus. You are correct, John, but it is sort of kind of like the flu. It's a much more contagious version of the flu. But most people within my age, with my health and my lifestyle and where I live in a country where I am, heal out of it. In the people who die in places, the people who die from these things are usually people who are at risk. Individuals, elderly or younger. Ooh, damn. Elderly or too young. And they're usually, they're gonna let them port. DG, what are you doing? Oh man, Titans, you're about to miss, you're gonna lose a teleport area. Good job, DG locked one out. Pink got one spot, but DG locked this area up. Good job. It's very well played. And there's the rally by Kimmy again. Man, Kimmy is a nightmare. Male over 45 with issues at risk more. For sure. But honestly, again, more people have died in the last 10 years or in the last 24 hours of the regular flu in the world than of corona. Period. That's a statistic that is not, you know, it's like, it's not ignorable. I understand that madness is happening, but as long as you boost your immune system, and you stay educated, which means you read, you learn, you understand things. You don't just get fed by the media. You go and Google, you research, you listen to the doctors, you listen to people who have the expertise. You'll notice that most doctors, virologists, anyone will tell you this is more panic. Just do these things and you'll be okay. And so people like to panic, period. Young and elderly, low immune system, that's the big risk. It is, 100%. 0.1% death rate from the flu, corona 1.2%-ish, but no one knows how many recovered. John, let me ask you a question. A million people get contaminated, get hit by the flu, and 100,000 die. That's 10%, correct? 100 people get corona, and 200, and out of 190 die. Are you still gonna tell me corona is more a problem than the flu? You're looking at statistics. Statistics are fantastic. It is a higher mortality rate, but also look at the amount of people that get corona versus people that get the flu. Check the numbers. I'm not saying that corona's death rate is higher, but I don't know. I have a slight feeling that the folks who are getting hit by it and are dying from it are not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe you're completely right. I'm not going into panic. I did my research. I'm fairly confident in my immune system, and I'm boosting it up. It is more contagious than the flu. That is for sure. It is more contagious than the flu. But so far, we've done a very poor job, really, of containing it, but still. Ebola is at 5% rate. That is true. I don't know if that's the number, but hey, I know that Ebola is higher than the flu, for example. Indeed, at risk to die is the same as the flu. But the flu's been here for years and months, and you're gonna say there's a vaccine for the flu. Okay. How many of you go get your flu shots every year? Because I never took it, ever. And I've had the flu more than once. Become a proper gamer and you self-isolate naturally. And coffee too. And snacks. Probably toilet paper rolls as well. I've already made the purchases, by the way. I've already made the purchases. I already stocked up on water, stocked up on toilet paper, stocked up on rice, stocked up on beans, on dried beans, stocked up on dried food and stuff that it, and if world goes to hell, the world goes to hell. I said there is a vaccine for the common. There is a vaccine that they say it's a common flu vaccine. I don't buy it, but fatality rates are elevated. My man, there's a shortage on corona tests. We are hearing more and more about fatal cases and mild cases that people are recovering from. How much water did I buy? I have enough water filters that the water and the tap water will get filtered for years. You missed the most important stock, beer. I know, right? Biker. Look at the flag on the left. Flag on the left. Where? This? Nice little being built. You guys gonna let it get hit? You guys gonna let it build? Try out shops, no toilet paper, what the frick, people? I know, right? People are nuts. People went on to buy like stupendous amounts of toilet paper. I'm like, my guys, it's not that serious. Like, you know, I know it sounds kind of nasty. I understand, but you know, you can always use water, right? And I don't even know. I feel bad for introducing the corona topic. You shouldn't. It's a fun topic to talk about. The real danger is when the cases overwhelm the medical capacity of some state, and then people will die due to lack of medical care. Ray, which is why I said the number one thing that I would say to anyone who is scared is go buy vitamin C and boost up your immune system. Stay healthy, boost up your immune system, pay a little bit more attention outside. If you're in touch with people outside, don't panic, enjoy your life. Nothing is forever. Everyone has their own fate. I agree, Enver. You know, it's hysterical. Like, I'm not even kidding, chat, and this is not a joke, okay? It sounds stupid, right? And it's kind of messed up, but a friend of mine when Corona got to Israel for the first time, he was super scared about his grandmother, and he stopped coming to the office. He stopped living his life because his grandma lives with them. And yeah, one day she went to sleep and didn't wake up. And so he got scared crazy and did everything to stop Corona from hitting. She died naturally a few days ago now. I feel bad for him. I went to be with him to offer my condolences and whatnot. But the point of that is, chat, you never know what tomorrow will bring. And so I'm not saying live your life carelessly, but also if you're gonna sit at home for the next 2 months and not do anything but sanitize everything, you're taking things a little bit out of proportion. How's it going, man? Chat, if you haven't yet, drop a like on the stream. I would really appreciate it very much. We're almost at 100 likes, I believe. And if you haven't yet as well, first crash of the day, drop a sub on the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I think we're 96 likes, 4 away from the big 100. 3, 2, 3. 3 away from the big 100. It might all of a sudden go up. 98. Is the dream real? 2 more likes to the upper goal. 101. Woohoo! Pog chat. Good job, guys. Well done. Well done, guys. I think we're gonna stick around for about another half an hour or so, watch some more warring going on, and then I'll go start editing the videos so you guys get some good content with a lot of reports. We have a lot of reports, chat. Kimmy is nasty. We have a lot of reports. So we'll show you all the reports and all the footage that I have. I want to record more, which I usually record on the phone, which is why I'm waiting. I'm not doing it right now. But yeah. Thank you very much for being awesome. We're not going anywhere, but I appreciate you guys chilling with me in chat today. We've had over 120 people consistently through the stream, which is awesome. Big shout out to 83 and 79 for the fighting going on. I do have reports. We have tons of reports. Dude, you know what's funny? Italian people intelligent. Put on the internet commune masks, buy them 3 for €3 a piece, and put them for 500 euros and sold a lot. Damn, that's actually insane. People are that panicking. So funny story, right? About we 279 already got owned this LK. I don't think so, Rian. I really don't. Never give up. 3 allies of 79 are blocked. 37 is over. Watch 36 more fun. I don't think it's over at all. Those guys blocked. Tomorrow we'll have the buff in their favor, and they could push right back out. The new practice Cyrus League costs 1k gems per person. I don't know if it's per person or total. I don't know if it's per person or total, but even if it's per person, I don't think it's that crazy, but I think it's 1k total to just enable it. I think you can do it only once every 24 hours, and it's 1k. You gotta stream longer. I need entertainment while cooking. 1k total. I thought so too, but when you asked that, Joel, you made me hesitate because I hadn't really actually asked. I gotta stream longer. You gotta cook. See, that's the thing. I gotta cook too. That's why I want to, in half an hour, like turn off the stream, and that leaves me an hour to go to the store and then come back and cook like crazy. Double rallies. Titan's not gonna let FCK bloody whatever not build a flag, and while that's happening, Kimmy from DG is not gonna let this flag stay unburned. He's just going ham, or she's just going ham at it. Half hour works fine. There you go. It's very reasonable and help the alliances a lot. I agree. I think that 1,000 gems is very reasonable. You can do it once a day. So worst case scenario is 7k gems. And the cool thing is really you could promote someone to be a titled R4 for a second to pay for the 1k gems and then demote them if anyone wants to like contribute their part, which my opinion is you should. And I don't mind doing it myself. Noodles are no witchcraft, but schnitzels are. Anyone knows what schnitzel is? I'm gonna go. Aries, thank you very much for being here. See you, Gekko and the Gekkonians. I feel like one day we're gonna make this a thing. Farms jam everything. Okay then. Ooh, sorry, Faye, you asked something. Is Attila nerf in effect? Yes, it is. It is. I missed your. I read your message while answering someone else and didn't read it out loud. Yes, the Attila nerf is in effect. I'm German, so hell yeah, I love schnitzel. Yeah, I do too. Ugh. I'm gonna go make a bunch of them for the weekend, and I'm really looking forward for it. I'm really looking forward for it. Of course you know what's schnitzel if you're German. I make it with chicken breast and not with beef, by the way, which is also delicious. The original schnitzel is made out of beef. Hanny's a beast, same as burning, almost as Daddy Toads. Oh damn. Germany was fun. You need to message me on Discord and let me know how it went. You left me with a cliffhanger of like a lot of things happened and it was, well, thank you, I appreciate that, but what happened? German sausage is good. Oof. Tibian, after watching a TV show about how they make sausages, I can't eat those anymore. I cannot eat those anymore. There is a saying, you don't want to know how the sausage is made, and I figured it out, and I didn't like it. Roasted potatoes. Death. Funny that you asked. I usually eat it with rice, but today I'm gonna cut small potatoes, put them in the oven with a little bit, I think it's gonna be rosemary, I'm not entirely sure yet, and a little bit of olive oil. Just go in the oven and do your thing. Watch my Kingdom 307 in Lost Kingdom 36. Send me some chords, we can go take a look at it. Pepe, what do you think about Kingdom 450? I don't know anyone from Kingdom 450, I think. I have no thoughts because I've never been there yet. Saw it, but they're too good not to eat them, bro. Ugh, I can't. We start practice, it costs 1k. Yeah, it's a total 1k. Thank you, The Mood, for the confirmation. Looks like this flag is gonna go down first, but this is the important flag because this will only burn and not that, so it can repair and all good. But this, if it goes down, it toast, it gone, it poof. And so Hanny really wants to get it done. Really wants to get it done to get rid of this flag. It'll cost relatively a lot of resources and crystals and all that. It's why FCK dedicated a counter rally. A counter rally is not a bad idea in this situation, although I would like to see more swarms, especially from the folks of DG. There it is, Dark. Rango is kind of like, why am I standing here? No, like why are you guys standing here? Just come help your boys. Come help your boys. Hit Henny real quick. You're already hitting stuff anyway around here. I'm not talking about these guys. These guys need to be careful. They're falling back and leaving a spot to teleport in here for TT. And if they leave that spot, that could cause issues. Oh, shoot. Really, Ronan? Oh, for frick's sakes. Yep, they're gonna close the office. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Stupid hat. Yeah, hold on a second, chat. I need to... in the group. Oh boy. Things are going from bad to worse. Can someone tell me where Gekko's from? I'm from Israel. Easy. Easy! I need to rent kids now. I need to find kids to rent. So one of the things that's part of this joke is that Ganem, I'm gonna remove that message for now. Please don't do that. There's no need for that. Don't do that, please. That sounds wrong. Yeah, so to explain the wrongness of it, one of the ladies that works with me, she's a mom to 3, and she was telling management that it's impossible to work from home, which it is when you have kids at home too, because now they need to stay at home since they're gonna close the schools and all that. And so she's like, I can't work. There's 3 kids in the house. What do you want me to do? And her manager, who is also my manager, goes, yeah, it's completely understandable. We don't expect you guys to work at full capacity and all that. And I'm like, I don't have kids. I'm single. Do you expect of me to work full time from home? Oh, hell no. I'm gonna go find some kids to rent. They're like, yo, kids, you need a babysitter? Here you go. You can stay here all day long as that's an excuse not to work. They're still saying that schools, work, and public transportation is still available, but oh well. You're coming over? You're more than welcome to. Oh, you're going there. All right. The new Gekko stream entertainment brings some screaming children. Joel, some mother brought her 2 kids to work today. And those 2 kids didn't stop screaming all day long. She's like one of those people who has kids but doesn't know how to control them. So she's like, just like, I can do every now and then. She's like, kids, stop yelling. Stop it. And then they keep yelling. And she kept doing her work and didn't care. Listen. She told me once at work that I'm too loud. Like to bring the volumes down. After her 2 kids spent the whole day drilling my head with them yelling, next time she dares to tell me I'm too loud, I'm gonna tell her, listen, I can be as loud as I want for like 7 hours straight and it'll still not make up for the whole day your 2 kids drilled a hole in our head. So yeah. Does it sound like I'm mad? Because I am. I came back home with the craziest headache ever. The kid is like, and the thing is, I don't blame the kids, right? The kids are kids. They're kids. It is what it is. But mom, your job. Do your job. The kids can be on those noises they want. She probably has a filter in her head and doesn't hear her kids for sure. One of them had this RC car, right? Which you had to kind of like wind by you know, making the tires spin a little bit, and then it goes. So he went through the whole wall that's right next to me, that divides between me and where she is. There's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I could hear it through the wall and hear it charging, and then it went around. And kids. Yes, for sure. It's 100% not the kids. The kids are kids. Go be kids, do your thing, play games, do you. It's your parents that are a problem. I agree. Hey, XF Wolf, how you doing, man? We have Wolfie and Wolfie. XF Wolf and XF Wolfie, and then MF Wolfie. Damn, I just now realized one's XF Wolfie, one is MF Wolfie. We need to get more Wolfies in between X and M. Kids should be raised Russian mode. Nah, TBN, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. That's so messed up. That is so messed up. This guy's like, just beat your kids. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every now and then you gotta slap a kid because your kid, not someone else's. You gotta give your kid a little bit of a backhand sometimes. I understand that does need to happen. I've gotten my ass whooped more than once, but I don't know if it's like. Is it Tail Takeda versus Charles? Is that a Tail Takeda versus Charles and Constantine? I believe it is, yeah. It's a Tail Takeda versus Charles and Constantine. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa. Hey, I took a few beatings in my life. And I came out alright. I came out alright, I promise. It's like that streamer who shot his pistol live on stream thinking he emptied it. I was like, this guy's brain's dead. It is a Constantine. There's a big problem with this rally. In 36 seconds, this flag builds, and when the flag builds, all the troops get out of it. It'll insta-burn, and that's the end of it. So for FCK, they only need to hold another 27 seconds, and then the flag will insta-burn. But that's okay. Yeah, there's definitely a Constantine back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Built, burned, done. Go back in, turn off the fire. Nobody went back in. Hit it. Someone hit it! Nobody went back in, chat. Oh my goodness, Kingdom 279 just dropped the ball. These guys turned off the fire without having anyone back in. How much you want to bet there's nothing here? Ah, that's not fair. Alright, Dark Edward is going to be here first before my scout comes in 1 minute. Let's see if any other marches make it in. So far, Dark is 1 march. There should only be 1 march in this flag. Okay, I see a couple more coming in. So let's see if I was right. So far, only 1 march in here. That's 2 marches. This is 3 marches. And he's walking nearby, but he is low. There's 3 marches in here now. And here comes this one too, with low troops. Instead of refreshing their troops, they all came back. That's 4 or 5. But there should be like, because on the scout I won't be able to see what's in here, and they were all fairly weak. I'd assume there's like 600, 700, maybe 800,000 troops in that flag. Anyone from 279 would have noticed. They could have instantly burned it. That's a nice animation. Which one? The cross one? But, hello. See? He came in first, and that's why he's commanding. That's a little bit of a ball dropped right there, because they could have easily burned this back. And if they burn this back, now it'll burn for 30 long minutes, because it has to essentially until they can re-put it out. That's a small little thing you guys should know about. Don't put out the fire before you put more troops in. Why is my phone going crazy? Get a second chat. People started. I sent on the group message of like our whole division at work, like, are we closing the office? And people are DMing me, like sending me messages on WhatsApp, like, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm like, folks, just relax. Nothing happened. Just, they closed it down so that now only nothing above 100 people should meet, or something like that. Remember the Garrison bug where JC was primary Garrison and King Talib, and Solimar got zeroed with him and Garrison? I do. A lot of field fighting. Field fighting is, we can go take a look at it, but field fighting, we can't really know who's winning, who's losing out of field fights. JC second, they better swap captain. The mood. No comment on that one, but I think you're very wrong. I think you're very wrong. Take a look at JC a little bit. Wolf, what's up, dude? How you doing? $282. Hey, JW from 282. Do you play Counter-Strike? Is that why you're JW? $539. 681. So that's like here. Oh. Ajo 3S about to take out a flag, of an FCK flag, but there's truly double flag, which is nuts. You're using your dad's email? Makes sense. Ooh, YSG would be bonkers on this flag, I know, right? Yeah, the mood. JC is not a bad secondary commander when it comes to garrisoning in certain situations. We can go into more depth probably in a video if you guys would like a little bit of a better explanation, but there is an interesting approach into changes in Rise of Kingdoms and the way it should be. I just figured out I will max out Artemisia. Her AoE is insane. Is it though? Is it though? What do you think about Constantine's buff? It's a good buff. It puts Constantine back into play as a good garrison commander, which he already was. It just shines a better light on him. I don't think it was necessarily needed. I think that what they did is they did that to have a little bit of a counter to Attila Takeda. And I think that the buff is good, but the reason they buffed him is bad. If the text is correct, it won't get debuffed by 15% every target it hits. Wolf, PM me in Discord what you mean, and I'll ask Lilith for you. PM me in Discord what you mean, and I'll make sure to ask Lilith specifically before you go on and make a mistake when the text is wrong. Mr. Fluff, 4 alliances versus 4 kingdoms. It looks like it, yeah. Kind of. It kind of sucks. From the last 12 hours of fighting, Attila should be nerfed more for sure. Pfft, no comment, of course. Is the Attila nerf noticeable? It is, but it's not enough. So you're saving 50,000, 100,000 troops and 2.5 million dead troops. It's still not enough. Chat, if you haven't yet, drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate that very much. Or on the VOD if you're watching this later. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope I earned your subscription today. I hope to earn your subscription today. If any of you know which YouTuber that is, let me know. I doubt any of you watch them. Excuse me. The person who has most honor points has over 1 million. Jesus. Extra Gamer, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Your new name. Jern George, at least you won't get zeroed from one rally now. True. The downside for Artemisia is the 300 damage on your own. They don't feel that the 50% penalty for more target hits, so you only want flags that are getting swarmed for Artie. I'm not a big fan of Artie right now. I think that Ramses is definitely a full max. Tamaris is gonna get worked on, and then probably Artie will come in last. Do you think it's worth going over 155k honor points? If you want the skin, definitely. If you don't have a use for the skin, then no. The reason I am hoarding again is because the next skin in Lost Kingdom Season 1 in Light and Darkness Season 1 is gonna be Archer Attack. So for me, it's an almost a must. Ooh, look at War Titan showing up into this double rally, showing up strong. Shout out to War Titan. He's a member on this channel as well. And this guy right here, bam, doing the work. Just scout his rally. So scout his rally. 539. I was just there. I was just there. You guys back to rallying that again? I was just there. Ooh, now it's a double. Now it's a double. Damn. Now it's a double. Look at this. I really need to get on my phone and start recording. I really need to get on my phone and start recording. Chat, this might go poof for a second. It might go poof for a second. Yep, I need to change accounts on the phone so that I can watch this. Sorry, chat, 1 second. 1 second, because I want to record. And I prefer to record wars on the phone. Okay, DMD, cool, thank you. I'll make sure that the text, your interpretation of the text is correct. I want the new Lucerne Scroll skin, as I rather lose infantry attack than archer defense or archer attack, which I have now. That makes sense. I want any skin that I can get that is not ridiculously expensive to get. Save your AP and you will have to give up a lot of things. You will have to grind a lot more than you did before. That's my only concern. That's really my only concern, that I might have to grind more than before. And if that's the case, one of the things I'm thinking about is if I see it goes too crazy, I'm gonna pull the plug and then go to a Lost Kingdom, migrate to a kingdom that'll have that kingdom KVK again. I mean, that's the only thing I can do. In a top kingdom like JWM, my AP might not be enough, but if I go into a weaker kingdom, I could potentially get away with it. 37, 540, 681. 681. Extra Gamer, listen. Let me give you the rundown, okay? You have two options. You can rebuild or you can quit. That's all you can do, right? There's nothing beyond that. In my opinion, if you enjoy the game, rebuild, take your time, do your thing. It's just how it is. It's not a big deal. Don't take it as the end of the world. You've built a great account. More than likely, you've built a great account. Keep working on your account. Slowly and steadily push back your troops, and you'll you have the people around you. Have fun with them. I'm sure they understand that you got zeroed, and therefore it'll take you a little bit of time till you're back in action. But try to get your cavalries up fast so you can start doing things on the map, like hunting barbarians and all that stuff. And then from there, start working on the rest of them. Good luck, man. I have faith in you. I get over 10k honor points every day, but if you have more AP, you can get over 20, 30 honor point every day. Jeez, man. That scares me. That really scares me. Fighting going on all over the place. Ooh, Ross is rallying, I see. Nice. Cool stuff. Double rally on this flag. This Richard is really holding on. Really holding on. I think we'll watch this end and then we'll get out of here. Listen, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my tummy is like, you gotta get some food. And to get some food, I need to cook. It sucks. It really does. And I won't lie to you, chat, I might get lazy and order like a burger. And that's that. I'm honestly on the fence if that's a thing. I don't know why I'm whispering. Ooh, one rally got disbanded as a counter rally came out it, but Ross is still here with his rally. So all good things have not ended yet. I hope to win the first Damaris Mightiest Governor, but 3 people just had saved for months and slayed me at their alt big time. Damn. Order the food. Lol. My kitchen is my phone. Hello, Domino's. Lol. I love it. You guys want to do ASMR sessions? Let's do this. Wait, I need to turn off the music. Isn't that what they do? The ASMRs? ASMRs is fantastic. Like, and then what else is there here that can cause, I don't know. Did you try COD Warzone or Escape from Tarkov? I played Tarkov, I loved it, but I am a very addictive individual. Warzone I've yet to try. Is it any good? I've seen a lot of good footage of it, but I've yet to try it. A lot of streamers really like it, which scares me because if they like it too much, it means that it's too good to be true and I'll eventually be disappointed by it. But it could be a thing. No ASMR, man. I want 420 back before I watch that. I agree. That's the only time ASMR is enjoyable, with some 420s in the system. I don't judge anyone who watches it for whatever reason, but I don't get it. Music, thank you, Jaren. Music. Skip to the next song. Go. Huh? Music got stuck. Hello? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Chat. Let's see if anyone else on the other side is doing something fun. Maybe there's a little bit of a push in here in a better direction. Maybe not. Oh, we found just what we were looking for. Pokemon's rallying. Pokemon's rallying is always nice. while we take a look at that, Pokemons are rallying in this direction. Oh boy. Now music is working now. We good. I need to move my Kingdom 93 account, Jaren. I need to do something with it. I do want to go back into using it. So what I'm thinking is I am considering moving the jumper account to Kingdom 59 and join like IWM or something, like a family alliance of JWM, just because I like that kingdom. I like the people for the most part. And because I like the people and I enjoy their company, I want to still be part of that kingdom. I'd like to make content of that kingdom still, but I don't think that the big account being there is good for me anymore. So that Kingdom 93 account might go towards Kingdom 59. I don't know yet. I haven't touched the Kingdom 93 account yet, because honestly, I haven't been in touch much with anyone from Kingdom 93 after Lost Kingdom. That Lost Kingdom really created a lot of friction, which I don't like the fact that it created that much friction, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And don't get me wrong, by any means, a lot of people are from Kingdom 93 are really cool peeps that I enjoy their company and talking to and chilling with. Like, I like Nico a lot. I like KRD a lot. I like the Potatoes. The Potatoes are awesome people. It's just the folks of K9T were also really nice to me most of the time. Most of them were really, really cool people. To this day, like, I casted K9T and a bunch of them hit me up on Discord later and like said very kind words, right? And so I appreciate that very much. I just don't know if what I wanted to do in Kingdom 93 is feasible, because the bottom line is, for me to be able to make content in a kingdom, in a place, in anywhere, I need the kingdom's support to an extent, and I don't think I have it in Kingdom 93. I think that there are a big part of the kingdom does support it, but I think that to an extent I'd have to earn their respect in a sense, and I don't mind earning the respect if I have a fair shot at it, but I don't think I do. I think that I'll be forever tainted as someone from JWM. You migrating out of 59? At some point, XCP Killer. I'm not saying I'm migrating now. I'm not even looking at kingdoms at this point. But I think that moving out of Kingdom 59 would be better for me. I can't do as much in there. I can't go up against Kingdom 93. I can't go up against kingdoms like 46. Like, all these folks, they're very strong kingdoms, you know, and truthfully, I can't sustain. I cannot sustain. I'm not a heavy spender by any means of the imagination. I told you why. And so for me, I'm looking for something that I'll enjoy my time more in and be able to make better content for you guys. And the number one feedback I get consistently is people don't want to see others play, they want to see me play. But for me to play, it's either during KVK when I can't do anything useful, or during nothing. And so, quite frankly, I'm not at a place where I can go up against the top tier of the game. I'm just not a top tier player. I don't think I am, at least. And so I'd rather find a way to do more in the game and to give you guys better content of myself and fighting and things like that. And I think that for that, I would have to be in a kingdom where my account would not be like the top account, right? But where I could have a bigger impact. So Biker, I don't want to necessarily be on the spotlight, right? I don't want a situation where my kingdom gets targeted because I am there, which has happened to Chisco twice, to Dragothian now. And so I've told this to both Chisco and Dragothian, and I'm open about it with anyone who asks. I think that content creators cannot be leaders, because it's a very big target on your back, and people are going to come after you just because you're a content creator. And what ends up happening is you're ruining the experience of everyone around you just because you're a content creator. So I prefer to be in the shadows in that sense. And Kingdom 51, Kingdom 225, Kingdom 39, we can keep going on and on. And as much as I hope Chisco's Kingdom 75 project works for him, well, you'll see very quickly how those things work. That happened in Kingdom 51 for sure. It did. It happened in 225 as well for Dragothian in this last Lost Kingdom. But you can't do Kingdom 59 because of zones. I don't get it. I don't expect you to rally every single building, just see you be part of it. I am part of it. When we rally and I'm awake, I'm in every rally. If I'm awake, I'm in every rally. But I don't necessarily film myself from my perspective because I don't, like, I'll tell you this. When I see, for example, Chisco streaming and his chat is right there and you can see what everyone says, I understand that because he's the leader, he's like, okay, I'm about to go live. Remember, be nice in the chat and all that. But I don't want me being live or me showing things being something that'll affect negatively my kingdom. So if I were to show you, like for example, I'm in here in Kingdom 79. I'm in KTO, so I'm sure that the markers have nothing to do with what's going on in here, as you can see. But if I were to go to TT now, I could potentially show on screen markers of what they're planning to do, which will be a disadvantage for them. X-Ray, have a good night, man. Stay out of creator kingdoms for that reason, but also because rather be a fan than be part of it. I definitely agree. I think that that's a great approach. And so it sucks. I haven't found a place where I feel like I could enjoy the game as much as I'd like to and not be a big target. But we're looking. We're looking. Kingdom 59 is by far one of the nicest kingdoms I've had the opportunity to be a part of. The Kingdom 59 is very misunderstood, and so is JWM. Very misunderstood by the community, and the misunderstanding doesn't stem out of anything but hate, jealousy, and ignorance. And I'm saying this because truthfully, you either hating because they're too strong and spending too much money, you're scared of getting wrecked by them, or you just never had a conversation with any of them. The folks that hate on them that were part of there, if you ask them why they hate on them, more often than not you'll hear because of the things that they feel that aren't a thing. But JWM is very clear about who they are, what they are, how they run the kingdom, what they do, how they do. And so it's either you do or you don't. And some people who disagree and think that they can change the way things work get wrecked at the end. Make an account to keep that one off stream is kind of the only way. It's why I usually, if I stream me fighting, I do it from a camera account while I play on the phone. So I think JWM are super misunderstood, and a lot of folks think that it's all about credit cards, but what you don't realize is the amount of micro optimization that JWM do in order to be as efficient and as strong as they can be. I mentioned this to you guys. For next, when Osiris League ends, I'm gonna make once again a video about all the JWM things that happen in the Osiris League, wherever they end up at the end. And when you'll hear a few of the things that I have to say, you'll be like, damn, this is next level stuff. And they do it not, and it's not credit cards, it's just who they are. And there's always the rivalry between the Chinese, the Asians, and the Westerners. In every game it's like that. So for me, Kingdom 59 is a home. I'd like to stay there with a jumper probably. And that jumper has plenty of tier 4s and plenty of commanders that it can put up some damage. Visa helps. but it won't do enough to lead a kingdom. I've seen kings with of 5 million doing good. Black Feather, the king of 59, is very misunderstood. He is, I'd say he's one of the better leaders I've ever seen in any game. It's a well-oiled machine. It is. It's a very well-oiled machine, and it's a well-oiled machine that gets oil changes consistently. That's where the visa comes in, right? But it's crazy. Like, I'm hearing of kingdoms that don't want to have kingdom KE caps because it ruins the fun. It's too much rules. But what are you doing in killing event? Honestly, like if the game, and let's go back and talk about this for a second. Earlier in the stream I mentioned there are a lot of mechanics in Rise of Kingdoms that have no purpose. When we talked about the new achievements, I said that now there is a little bit of a purpose for achievements. Killing event, for example, is an event that has zero purpose. Zero purpose. Killing event does nothing. Killing event is a joke. It's meant for when you're in KVK fighting someone else. But if you're within your own kingdom, if you do KE without a limit, all you're doing is you're shooting yourself in the foot again and again and again and again. It's fun, but it comes at a cost. And so it's a problem. It's fun, sure, but it comes at a very expensive cost of competitiveness. The only thing that there is to gain is exactly to Lilith. Do I think Lilith will decrease the amount of Imperium kingdoms? Kirk, that's a fantastic question. The answer is I have no freaking clue, but I'll ask them. I'm down to ask them. I don't like to weaken my team for KVK. Exactly. That's my point exactly. It's like, you're telling me, I understand that it's fun, and I am all about the fun. But looking at things at a more wide perspective, why are you not killing each other during the regular week? Why are you waiting for KE? Just because there's extra rewards? So what you're doing is not having fun, is you're having fun to gain the rewards. So really, you're doing it for the rewards, not for the fun. The fun is a bonus part out of it, which is the fun of fighting. In my opinion, any kingdom that doesn't do KE limits is just shooting themselves in the foot long term, because people will go crazy to get the freaking commander sculptures and all that, which is great. But then what happens when KVK comes around and those folks are out of resources to heal or speed ups to heal within 2 hours? So it's a win-win short term, yes. It is a win-win short term, for sure. But if you're looking at the long term and at the stability of your alliance and of your kingdom and all that, it's shooting yourselves in the foot. Whether you like it or not. And it sucks, I understand. Limiting the game, it's how it's meant to be played. Blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all. I understand it all. I agree that it's fun and all that good stuff. But if you're looking to be the top of the game, you have to micro-optimize. Period.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach.
I do just enough to get the rewards and that's it. So what I do is, because we limit our KE to 10 million points, I place myself, if I want to end up at top 15, which I did for Leonidas. I don't know if you guys know this. I got Leonidas last Midas Governor. I just never said anything about it. I trained like 300,000 tier 5s, I think. But what I did is I put myself, our KE event limit is 10 million points. I put myself 12 million points ahead of 15th place. And we had a little bit of an issue with people going above the 10 million by a little bit. So I got a little scared and said, okay, let me get 2 million, 3 million kills in KE. So someone dropped the alliance and was down to fill a hospital for me. I sent them resources. And so I got like 2.7 million points in KE, and that's it. And I was like, cool, that's all I need to guarantee that I end up top 15, and I ended up top 15. All good, biker. I'm not saying this is good or this is bad. If you're enjoying, the whole point of this game is to have fun. But again, you can't have fun and also be the top tier. It just doesn't work that way. The top tier have to make certain sacrifices in order to maintain themselves at the top tier. Am I planning to max Leo? No. I got Leonidas for the sculptures. I bought the $5 pack. Kirk becoming a member of the channel as well. Damn, our second member of the stream. What do you know? Our 33rd member, Kirk. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know this, we have a members Discord channel in my Discord. If you follow the link, if you follow the instructions Nightbot gave you right there, how to connect your Discord and Twitter, Discord and YouTube accounts. You can do Twitter too, but it really won't matter. You do that, and within 1 hour, you'll have access in our Rise of Kingdoms, in our Discord, under the general chat. The members chat is there. I'll be looking forward to see you there, and if you have any issues, let me know. DM me in Discord. The link is in the description down below. Welcome. Let's send you some hearts in the chat. Any other members out here to send some hearts to a brand new member, Kirk, I'd appreciate it very much. Another one joins the family. 33 big. What do you know? You know who I haven't seen in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's because he's not playing anymore? King of Armenia. I haven't seen King of Armenia in a while. Ooh, look at FCK cleaning out of this flag, going into this one real quick. Misty and the Mood joining the hearts. Welcome, Kirk. Folks of the members crew, we need to make this a thing. When we get a new member, we gotta post these, get those hearts in the chat for the new members. Welcome them into the team. What do you know? Turns out staying online longer than I expected. It worked out. We got Kirk. There's a few folks that I haven't seen in a while. Alright, those flags are burning. What's going on this way? You can go see with the camera account really quickly if something interesting is happening anywhere. Not really. Red is gaining ground on Titans up here. Flag is about to go poof. This flag's about to go poof. Fairly sad news. I hope the folks in Titan are ready to... Oh, that's another one in there, but we're gonna need to drop a new one in here. Massive open field presence. King of Armenia probably left after he got defeated, and everyone in T basically left. I wouldn't blame him if he did. I absolutely wouldn't blame him if he did. He sweat blood and tears for that alliance, and it got wrecked and dipped real quick. Which I don't judge, right? It is what it is. I really don't judge it. But it was a sad time for him, and I understand why. He really put in everything, and when it came down to fighting, the folks in Titans in T had a little bit of a situation, and they got placed in the wrong location and got sandwiched, and it wasn't fun. And I understand, man. Like, the guy drops tens of thousands of dollars into a game that rewards him nothing. Like, places him in unfair situations. Was he not part of Smash Squad group beginning with? He was. He might still be. He might still be playing very, 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 very under the radar kind of thing. But I've PM'd him a couple of times on Discord and never heard back. And he and I were in good terms. So it's not like I said something to offend him or to annoy him that he would just like never reply. I think he just had enough and bailed. There was so much more behind the scenes. Death, I know. I'm not gonna open this here, but I know. I intentionally said it in a very vague, very unrevealing matter. I know. Trust me when I tell you I know what happened in that alliance. Not the best situation, for sure. because Chisco is a creator and a king whale. That's also true. I don't think it's because that, but it's also true. Look at our friend Careless Whisper. It's in Scouts, the Careless Whisper. Shout out to Careless, man. He's a good guy too. Yeah, Basher, as Rain, you have a good night. Thank you for chilling in the chat with us today. Appreciate you very much. As Deathstroke mentioned, there were so many more things behind the scenes that really people don't know about, that I would say I don't judge anyone, right? The situation wasn't very fun. I understand Death, and it's the same as the whole coalition shebang that happened in KVK2. Too many people fell for the drama and for the trolls and for the hate, and didn't really know what happened. Nobody really knows what happens. There are multiple stories and multiple sides to every story. There's never one reason for sure. It's a culmination of things. So take a look at what Careless Whisper is offering. Ooh, that's okay. That's his March. Charles Constantine. His Constantine needs a little bit of work, but other than that, his Charles is wrecking. You guys think we're gonna catch a report on his city, or is he? Are we gonna catch a report on his city, or is he hiding, like anti-recognizance? Alright, we got a bunch of reports. A bunch of reports. Again? Alright. Let's go there. Let me move the camera account too. Hold on. Start recording, go. Again. There it is. Soon enough, you guys will get the buff, and I feel like once you guys get the buff, this is gonna change a little bit. Chat, we've been watching this thing go for like 3 hours now. I feel like after these rallies are done, I feel like we're in a good place to call it. Been streaming for 3 hours already, and to be frank with you, I don't care streaming more. I would love to keep streaming. I'm hungry as all hell. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm gonna try to get the war video done tonight, but I'm not gonna rush it, because if I rush it, bad things happen. So before you say, oh, the mood, let me ask you guys, what do you guys think / want? You have two options, and I encourage as many of you as possible to reply, please. Would you like a war video tomorrow, or should we stream again and keep watching the war happening? One or two. Either one for video, two for stream, and then we can keep watching what goes on in here, and then we give the folks of light fair thing of watching them with their buff as well. We could stream tomorrow if this is still going on. We could stream tomorrow. I'd be down to keep watching this tomorrow. Stream is more fun. All right, we can stream. This one, I want to sleep. 2 after eating. Ugh, I wish, maybe after I eat, I might come back. That I can't promise to you, but based on what you guys are saying, I feel like we're gonna stream tomorrow again. So let's do this. If I see that this still goes on tomorrow and they're still fighting and these guys are still going on, remember, this is not Lost Kingdom's previous ones. To win this the game, you have to actually destroy the other kingdom's buildings. So on top of this happening, this is just to gain control of King's Land. People still need to push out and defend buildings and hold buildings. The folks that lose the King's Landing don't mean that they lose the event, right? They'll have a harder time to push in and then get to the other side, but they could definitely, more than certainly, try to duke it out. And once those level 9 passes open up, then they can come from around to try to get buildings as well. So I am hopeful that even if Kingsland goes down towards darkness, light will still be around to defend their buildings, as really they can still not allow dark to win if light managed to hold on to buildings for another 18 days. But holding on to your buildings for 18 days while you're getting shreked is probably not a thing. But I definitely think that this is going to be a multifaceted war rather than just one. I really hope that the folks of both sides of this situation are aware of the fact that, you know, this is gonna last a little while. The whole point is to win the event, not to just burn flags. That doesn't win you the event in this event anymore. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Remember, if nobody breaks anyone's buildings and they end up 0-0, both sides are defeated, rather than one victorious and one loses. Damn. Did you guys see how many marches just got ejected out of this and how many really quickly came back in? It's actually insane. Dead Rose is online too, so she is no joke. Oh, and there goes a lot more marches that got reset again, and there goes Dead Rose once more with more marches in, upping the numbers in here, and FCK with going even further. It's funny that it cleans out the little bit of marches that are remaining. It's just like poof, poof every now and then you get like bursts of them. Hi Gekko, I just proposed today a KE limit to our ally leaders of our kingdom. They sadly didn't see the way I do and you. Tutor, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, in everything in life, you can do it for fun or you can do it to be the best. Sometimes to be the best, you have to sacrifice some fun. Oh. Sometimes to be the best, you have to sacrifice some fun. And not wanting to be the best is also okay, by the way. I don't think that every kingdom should be aiming at being the best kingdom in the game. I feel like realistically, you should set some realistic goals and expectations. It happened to us, but it took us about 2 months to convince the kingdom leaders. Yeah, that sounds about right. It definitely sounds about right. That definitely sounds about right. Oh, sorry. That shouldn't have happened. Damn, 117 likes on the stream. That's actually nuts. You guys did awesome. Thank you very much. We got 2 new members this stream, which is actually like a blessing. I love getting new members and people in our members group. It just goes to show that there are more of you who have the ability to and want to support the channel a little bit extra. I don't expect expect it of anyone. It's the extra mile that some choose to go and others choose not to, which is still completely fine. So long as you guys are watching the stream, chilling with us, 112 beautiful people in the stream still watching this. Like, our chat rate today was bonkers. You guys are sending messages. Let's take a peek at the analytics. Our chat rate's been going at around like 4 to 5 messages per minute, and that considering we have 3 hours. That's 500 plus comments of people in the chat. So I'm very happy with what we have, with the community we've built along the way. And so it's awesome. Having 300 tier 5 players, does that kingdom count as a strong kingdom? It does. Meep, what's up? I'm insane. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Even if you don't go the best kingdom, seems better to use your resources and speed ups for troops training and even save for KVK rather than KE. I agree. I very much agree. I very much agree. I can tell you, I know a few people who KE'd the heck out of it and had nothing left in the bank for KVK. I know a few of those who got to KVK and were like, oh yeah, I need help with resources. I need this, I need that, can I get this, can I get that? It's like, homie, you just made like 400 million points in KE. What were you thinking? Thank you, Johnny, appreciate you. I guess we'll stream tomorrow again. I'm down to stream tomorrow again. I feel like if that's something you guys enjoy, it'll give me a little bit of breathing room to keep editing properly and formulate better thoughts on my video. And yeah, I think we can do that. I can stay home this weekend and stream this because why not? I can stay home this weekend. I was planning to go to my parents' place, but if I stream, then I might not go to their place. Maybe, we'll see. Stream every day. Hello, if Rise of Kingdoms was a game where I had something to stream every day, I probably would have. But there's nothing to do every day. It's like, yeah, we're gonna hunt barbarians together. We're gonna hold hands. What are we gonna do? Slowly and steadily, we'll find more new, better games for us to play. Funny enough, you guys are gonna laugh. I'm back at playing Brawl Stars, which is a game I wanted to kind of dabble into when it was new. But I'm back to playing Brawl Stars. That could be a thing. There is a game I'm really looking forward for, which is Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires 4 is fun, chat. If we can become like a history games based channel where we play Age of Empires 4 together and just chill, play online and just chill together while playing a strategy game, a competitive strategy game, that'd be dope. I'm tempted at making a little bit of Age of Empires type of content. We'll drink beer together? We definitely could. Although, if we drink beer together, then I need to fill my stomach with food before. Or else it'll end up bad. Really bad. Bannerlord. I'll take a look at it. I'm always looking for a new either mobile or PC game to make more content out of. I kind of feel like I love Rise of Kingdoms and it's a great game and all that, but it has a ceiling and it's a pay-to-win game at the end of the day. It's not a competitive game. Is AoE a mobile or PC game? I think Age of Empires is going to be PC, but I think it's compatible to PC and consoles as well. And it's going to have an online, like, competitive scene like Age of Empires already does. When I watch your streams and you drink beer, you can assume we're drinking beer together. Cool. It's good to know. Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I'll take a look at it, XGP Killer. Thank you, man. What is Sid Meier's Civilization game or Age of Mythology? What about Sid Meier's Civilization game or Age of Mythology? Most of those games are kind of like a bit old. And so, do I play MOBAs? I don't. I used to play League of Legends. I made it to Gold 2 and then I quit because it got like too annoying. But I play FPS games more than I play MOBAs. I play CSGO almost every day. Nowadays, I went back to CSGO. Chat, the funny thing is, a long time ago, I used to be global in CSGO. And then we played ESTA, we played Face It and all that good stuff. It's like the more competitive platforms. And I stopped playing for a couple of years. And every now and then I play CSGO and you need to get your rank back. You play a few placement matches and get a rank. So because I never took it seriously, in my placement ranks, never got a kill. So I trolled the whole match. So I end up a silver 1. And then I played against silvers. So I grinded my way from silver 1 to MGE in the last like 2 months or so. But solo queuing in matchmaking is too rough. When I play with my friends who are good at CSGO, some of them come in here every now and then, MWC, Eyes and all that, they're Supremes. And so when I play with them, we play against Eagles, which are much, much higher ranks. And I pull my weight. I pull my weight quite comfortably. So because I never played I haven't played really competitively, like actually like trying to be good for a while, I was silver 1. And so going from silver 1 up to like where I could be is just way too much work. Those of you who don't know CSGO, you have no clue what I said. Chat, before we drop below 100 viewers, I think it's time for me to leave. CSGO stream? We could do some CSGO streams. We definitely could. Why didn't I pursue competitive? I kind of did and didn't. I was a bit too old for it, but I can tell you that the folks I played with could have gone pro. And probably will go pro in Valorant. We could do a CSGO stream sometime. Maybe we'll do like a... Maybe if I stay at home this weekend, what we'll do is... I'll upload a regular video and all that on Friday, but maybe Friday morning-ish, Friday afternoon, we'll do a CSGO stream. We could do a CSGO stream Friday afternoon. Just to chill and play CSGO. Can do a Sunday stream of CSGO as well. Since this week we don't have a Cyrus League matches. I'd be down to do some CSGO streams. Joel, thank you very much for being here. Chat, the latest Civilization game was released last year, 2019, Civilization 6. Ooh, interesting. I'll take a look at it, Johnny. I'll take a look at it. I didn't know Civilization released a new game. You know, Civilization, Civ has a mobile version now. And not Civ, sorry, it's Heroes. Heroes has a mobile version, never mind. And the funny thing is, I was almost going to make content of Heroes, but it didn't end up working out. Fortnite? Oh, hell no. You should join Kingdom 278. That could be a thought, maybe. If I end up choosing to migrate and I start looking for kingdoms, I'll definitely take a look at all possibilities. For now, I'm good in Kingdom 59, but it has to change. It will not last long term, that's for sure. Anyway, chat, I'm out of here. I'm starting to get really hungry and I have very little time to actually order food. So I'll get the heck out of here, but not before I shout out some of you beautiful names. And while I do that, two things. I got a kingdom for you, bro. No worries. Damn, Kirk, I see you. All right. By the way, that GG right next to your name looking mighty good. Before I leave, though, I'm going to call out some of your names. If I haven't called your name, it's because you're not in the chat. So make sure you leave a comment. I'm going to scroll up and then come back down and make sure I catch all of you. If you haven't yet, drop a like on the stream before you leave. And let's go. Kingdom 46, TX46 would be a great fam for you. That could be an option too. Doglio, thank you very much for being here. Persian and Kirk, thank you for becoming a member in the channel. I appreciate you very much. And I also need to thank Mac for becoming a member as well. Skitty, Pleb Basher, Johnny, Joel, Jaren, Beteem. Well, I will buy a PC in 2-3 months. We can play CSGO and Face It level 7. Ooh, level 7. I haven't played Face It yet competitively for a while, so I don't know what level I will be. I heard it's a grind and a half to get to high level. Jaren and The Mood, Meep, XPP Killer, thank you for the game recommendations. Hollow D, who else we got? Another name, Tudor and Roman Demon. It's Gazi, JJ Treishman, something like that. Carpe Diem. Misty, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Misty, you're always here. Frederick Wolf, a.k.a. Wolf, a.k.a. the guy who has a bunch of Wolf accounts, which is actually pretty cool with all the different colors. Jonathan Vogel and Deathstroke. Baz as well. The Mood, I said it, but I'll say your name again, whatever. Alexander, thank you for being here, and thank you for all the coords and letting me know this is going on. Let's keep an eye on this while I call your name so you don't just look at nothing. Rien, who left because he had to go. Alice was here as well. Who else we got? What name did I miss? Biker, of course, and Deathstroke again. I probably said your name already, but if not, Deathstroke, you're the man. Thank you very much for being here. Wolfie and XF Wolfie, another two members of the channel who are here chilling with us today, as well as Extra Gamer. I think I said your name, Joel, but hell, I'll say it again. JW, thanks for being here. Some Arabic name that I don't know. Do you think they can improve the map? I definitely think they can. Thank you for the question, and I apologize I didn't answer earlier. I don't know if you're still here or not, but they definitely need to improve the map somehow. Who else we got? Poison. And who else is a name I haven't shouted out yet? Mr. Fluff. And Amir. Camel and Ankit. And who else? Did I forget anyone? Ganem. I didn't say your name, Ganem. Thank you for being here. And hey, Mr. DJ Payden. Thank you very much for being here as well. XF Wolfie, I mentioned. Thank you again. And TBN. And thank you all very much for being here. Enver as well. I appreciate every single one of you for being here, chilling with me today. I will be back tomorrow, I guess. 4:15. I see you. Kingdom 36, people getting zeroed. Oh boy. People are getting zeroed, people get shielded. This is gonna go on for a while. We'll do this again tomorrow. I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Or well, tomorrow. Be here. Take care. And let's hope tomorrow we'll have a lot of action to watch and chill together. A bit late, but happy birthday. Thank you very much. Cry, I guess that's your name. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you very much for the kind words. It's never too late to send someone some kindness. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do. Trust me when I tell you those messages of appreciation go much further than you think. Some people go in channels and chats and say so much garbage and negativity that don't overlook I don't overlook the good words. They do push me forward. Look at Elfam. Look at Elfam. Rip teleport area. Oof, rip teleport area. Snug, you might want to go a little bit more this way, just a little bit. There you go. Rip teleport area. Slow and steady. Chat, take care. See you tomorrow. We'll stream this again. Hopefully, Light will have an easier day tomorrow with all the madness. Skitty Killer, thank you very much too. I almost forgot your name, but there you are. Caught you as well. Peace. See you tomorrow.